Are we live? Yes, we're live. What's up, guys? We got Kevin Tran live on the channel, Mr. Artiste over here. He's been on the show before, but never in person. So we're gonna go ahead and well, you want to talk a little bit about what's going on? What you got going on?
Yeah. You know, we're already like the end of March, which is kind of crazy. This weekend, I'm gonna be at I'm actually gonna go to Arizona with a few of my art friends. We're gonna go to Arizona Comic Art Festival. They got some pretty big names there, like the Spawn editor Thomas Healy. He's gonna be there.
Oh, that's what you were talking about.
Yeah,
I thought that was for WonderCon.
No. He's gonna be there at this event. This is gonna be my first time, and I know it's the third time they've had it, so I'm pretty excited. And then after that, the weekend is gonna be WonderCon. So it's really just those two, and then April I'm gonna kind of like chill out, and then back at it again in May. But right now, just wanted to hang out in the studio and just chill. Probably draw something for you guys while anyone tunes on. But yeah.
All right, we're gonna give it a while for people to.
Yeah, for sure.
Sometimes it takes a minute, and then it just boom, it just balloons. All right, what's up, guys? What's up, Dean? What's up? I was gonna say what's up, Raphael. That's me. What's up, Scorpio? What's up, Sanny Shark and Sculptor Toys? I got my light in the way, so I can't see what that says. Hey, what's up? What's up, guys? What's up, everybody? So we got Kevin on the channel today. We got him in person. So he's going to be, we got a camera set up here right there. So you guys can see him draw as we chat. So we can talk a little bit about whatever you guys want to talk about. If you have any questions for Kevin, we're going to be talking about WonderCon too, because he will be attending the convention.
Sorry, guys.
I can always take it off if you want to adjust it.
Okay, cool.
Already had fun seeing your collection. Thank you. I don't know what that means, but thank you. Let's see. So yeah, we'll talk about WonderCon in a minute. We got to let the stream reach out because I posted this last minute.
Yeah.
I tried getting T3 to come in here, but he's busy. We're trying to get T3 to come down to WonderCon. He better not lag on us. That's the thing. He better not lag.
Clip that.
Yeah, seriously, man. But how are you guys doing? This is a Thursday night, right?
Yeah.
This is a Thursday live, and let's see.
Thursday, and then
So next week is WonderCon, and Kevin's gonna have his own. Whoa, no, there it goes.
I'm so sorry, bro.
It's all good. Look at that shot. Can I reach? Let's see if we can reach it. It's live technical difficulties.
It's probably best to try to put it right here too. All right, cool.
Here we are. Okay.
Sorry, bro.
No, it's all good. Right here on this side.
Yes, try that.
This is my first time using like another camera.
Yeah, that's good. It's if anything, it's all good.
I don't think it zooms out though. If it zoomed, it'd be like give the like widescreen.
You know what? Let's just call it. Let's just be like, I'll just show the camera, this camera right here, how it's going as we draw.
Could I do that?
Yeah, because then at that point,
I mean, if I do this, it might.
Oh, okay.
Stay on. It might stay on. We just got to be careful with the
fingers crossed. There you go.
Where they might go? Oh, the mic's over here. All right. Okay. Let's see.
How many people were here?
So far, it says 14, but this thing has a delay.
Okay,
16.
then.
So it takes a minute. So we're gonna wait for more people to hop on so we can start chit chatting and talk about WonderCon. Talk about
U14.
Kevin.
That little accident right there.
What's up, Chitty's World? It's an interesting name, Chitty's World. But
you know, it's crazy. I'm already like, I'm trying to practice how to like. Hey, do you lose your voice? Like you talk a lot and then
no
the videos. No
conventions. I tend to.
I'm already there, bro.
Already, yeah. No, I'm
like,
used to it now.
I don't know why.
Chit chat. I am here. Someone say chit chat. I am here. What's up, man? All right. So we're gonna have Kevin draw, and we're gonna talk.
Yeah.
We're gonna have some. If you guys have any questions for Kevin, let us know in the comments down below.
Yeah.
I don't know why I said that. The comments are right here. But guys, is anybody attending WonderCon? Is anybody local that's on the stream?
Yeah.
Because a lot of people that tend to go onto the stream are around the world.
Isn't that funny?
It's crazy, actually. It's crazy when you really think about it.
It's also, dude, you know, I had like a crazy experience this past weekend. I was at San Diego RocketCon, and a person who was at that Jim Lee event where I met you.
Oh yeah, that's right.
At Ninja Exchange was in that line where I handed out these like X-Men prints.
Yeah.
And,
Fonzo?
Wait, what?
Fonzo or no? Not Fonzo.
No, it's not him. No. It was just a person that was like probably like I think I had 10 on me, so he had to be pretty early in the line. And he was at the San Diego RocketCon and was he bought something off me, and then I had pulled out that X-Men print for someone else. And then that person who bought something was just talking up to my friend and looked over and was like, "You made that?" I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "I have it right here." So he was one of the guys
snap.
And was, I guess, trying to find the artist who did that. Because, like, from then on, he never, like, I guess I probably didn't. I just signed it, didn't put, like, any Instagram handle or anything like that. But, yeah. And then we, like, connected, and he was, like, kind of geeking out. I was like, "Dude, I have this on, like, those boxes where it's, like, they keep all the, what do you call it, single issues, very, like, pristine."
Yeah.
And he has it as, like, he, like, cut it out and, like, taped it on there as, like, his cover.
You talking about one of these?
No, like the plastic boxes.
Oh,
like
yeah.
So
I know
he
what you're
used it as, like, his, like, cover. And he, like, taped it on there and made sure people knew, like, like, where'd you guys get that? He showed it off to people, and he was like, I show everyone this, like, box and show them this cool X-Men piece on there.
Nice.
I was like, oh, what the heck? What a crazy moment. But,
are you able to talk about what we just talked about a minute ago about your cards or no?
The DC cards?
Yeah.
Yeah, but for, nothing in the moment right now. It's just kind of like once, I guess, a good little heads up. I'm gonna be, if you guys collect cards, I'm gonna be on the DC annual sketch card list. So once that starts rolling around, and if you guys are hunting for those, look out. Follow me on social media. So when I get them approved and then ready to share, you guys can keep up with that. But for now, yeah, just in-person events and all that stuff, which is cool, which I like.
I saw Carlos's message.
Oh yeah,
he's pricing stuff. He can't get on right now. All right, Carlos. Well, thanks a lot. Thanks for nothing.
He said I'm gonna use all my time.
So he's gonna be drawing right here. I don't know. Let's see if we can. I don't know where the best spot for this would be.
It's all good. Yeah, it's all good because then my hand's gonna be in the way, and then you guys will see stuff.
Someone, Tammy Boy says, draw Sehaman as Gambit. That would be pretty awesome. Draw me as Gambit. Draw Carlos as the Crow, and draw Robert as the Doctor.
Or Batman.
Or Batman, yeah. That's his name. It's funny when you hear him in person and actually say Batman.
That's so, like, he just says stuff like he's just that funny.
He's hilarious. You'll find out. So we've had Kevin on the channel before. So your favorite superhero is Superman.
Yeah.
Why is he your favorite superhero?
You know what's funny too? Today I was like thinking, like, if someone asked me that question, what am I gonna say?
Yeah, it's like what's the reason?
Yeah, and I was thinking, like, when I think of superhero, I think of the most basic answer, Superman. So, and then he's like honestly like the best superhero. Like he's the archetype for like every hero to follow. And I guess for a lot of people that's like a bad thing. For me, but I think it's really cool. And then when you kind of like look into thinking about like, man, what does it mean to be like a really good person, even though like, it's kind of, it's he has the same things as everyone else. Like everyone struggles with like being like just like good. So I guess like with all that power, he's still like a normal person besides, dealing with supervillains and all that. So I guess for me, it's just like the costume is cool. His personality is cool. And I think it's just like really classic. I like how he has like the double persona. Yeah. So, and without him, it's like no other superhero. That's how I see it. I was like the first one, the original, and he's like the best one. So
what's your favorite comic book era of Superman and favorite live action Superman?
Era. What's crazy though? I don't really read a lot of comic books though. Mm-hmm. Like I just like the characters and the art, but reading them and keeping up the story, I think for me, the most knowledge I know comes from listening to people like talk about it. Yeah. And so, because most of the time I draw. So I think for me, the most interesting time was like what they call the Triangle era. So when they had, I think it was like right around the time he died and then came back. on all the covers, they have like a little triangle. So they call it the triangle era.
Is that really what they call it?
Yeah. And Dan Jurgens, he's like a artist writer, and he was probably like the person that like spearheaded that run.
Did you see when I found all those dollar comics of Superman?
Yeah.
It's all the Superman, the funeral of a friend.
That's like the triangle era.
That's crazy that I found all those for $1. Have you watched Invincible? Have you watched it?
Yeah, I've seen the whole show.
Is it good?
Really good.
I got invited for a press, not press, for a panel for Invincible at WonderCon, but unfortunately it's the same time Jim Lee's doing his.
What?
Yeah, it's around that same time. So I'm like, I can't do it. I got to go watch Jim Lee, but I haven't seen it yet. And I do plan on watching it. I just don't know when.
If T3 hops on, or if T3 can make it, he's got to do that for you.
What's that?
Just to go to that thing, you got to represent for me.
Oh, for the panel?
For the Invincible panel, and then I'll go to the Jim Lee panel.
Oh, jeez. Okay, so have we talked about who your favorite supervillain is?
I don't really care too much for villains, I guess, but like, I think like, you know, Lex Luthor's cool, but I don't know. I don't really have like a top notch, like, oh, I love that character. I think for me, when I think of like favorite character, I think of what's like the coolest looking character. Super shallow, but I think one of the coolest looking characters is I think I like Apocalypse. I think he looks cool.
Apocalypse is a good looking character though.
Yeah, like, he looks cool. A character I don't really know too much about either is I just had him on my mind. The one from X-Men with the blonde hair and like the white face.
Blonde hair, white face. Angel?
Omega Red.
Omega Red. I need that Super 7. I need that Super 7 Mondo figure.
I was thinking that you might have it, but yeah.
No, I don't have that one. I don't have that one. That's another good character too.
Yeah.
I was telling Kevin, because a lot of his artwork, like I'll show one of his little prints here that are going to be available at WonderCon or on your Instagram, right?
Yeah.
So all this stuff is available. If you're in local to Anaheim, you go to WonderCon, this stuff's going to be available. This is a small little print here of Spider-Man, the McFarlane, Spider-Man 1 cover.
Yep. Torment 1. Yeah.
But this style right here with the big hands, big feet, right? That's what you call it?
Yeah.
So it reminds me so much of this. And you even said it when you were here the last time.
Yeah.
This right here, it totally reminds me of this style of figures, which I think personally you should draw one of these and send them to Mondo at the booth.
Oh, I will.
This is awesome, and it does remind me of your artwork.
I love it.
More so the Spawn. That Spawn more so reminds me of that.
The turtles right here. You know what? But while we are like just chilling, I'll show off some of the
stuff prints available.
Yeah, some of the prints I'm gonna bring to WonderCon. This is already like half of them, but I have my little print book right here. So in person, you guys can see this. Let's see if I could flip this well enough. Oh yeah, it's good. So it's gonna be like upside down, but it's all good. So this is the Hulk right here.
Whoa!
This one's gonna be cool because I'm gonna be having a banner for the first time. And
is that right?
Yeah, the banner, and then I'm gonna use this one as the image. So the way to find me is to look for this Hulk. Number 2 right here. It's gonna be Daredevil.
Dude, hold on a second. Hold on a second. This is freaking sick right here. Yep. Dude, look at that. That is nuts. Oh, and you got he's got the reflection on the claws. That is insane.
So, like, if you know, you know.
Dude. And then
good old Daredevil.
Someone who's hot right now in the Disney series.
Yep, Daredevil for all you Daredevil fans.
Dude,
Todd McFarlane fans out there.
Yeah, Spawn right here.
Yep.
And then there's the what do you call it? Sketch? Sketch? What do you call these versions? Sketch or no?
I just call it, like, if anything, more of the original art version.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's like a duplicate of like just how it looks like close to the original. Yeah. And then this one right here.
Yeah, that's on the thumbnail.
Oh,
I got to shout out to Carlos for making that thumbnail for me.
Oh, there you go.
There you go. Look at that. That is sick. So based off of the 2012?
No, based off the original cover. I just kind of drew it how I drew it.
Okay. It almost looks like the style. It actually looks like a mixture of the original and the 2012.
Yeah, because I like how Donatello in that show had like a
gap.
Gap.
Yeah.
And kind of like similar to
Raph looks crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy right there. Look at that.
Looks psychotic. Shout out to Bruno.
Bruno Mars?
No, I wish. But this Bruno helped me color this piece as well as the Hulk versus Wolverine piece and a few more pieces I have coming. So
Do you know? No, go ahead.
Oh, he's just been helping me make a lot of my art just look as good. Like honestly, I think it looks okay black and white, but he definitely enhances the pieces.
It's crazy, dude, because I never knew as a kid that the comic book artist only did the
lineup,
and I didn't know they did the whole. I thought they did the whole thing.
No, it's there's like if that was the case, you'd probably wait 2 months. Yeah, maybe a year. Okay, and this is
Last Ronin.
Yep,
That's awesome.
Yep, and then the little
there he is, Tony Stark. That looks sick.
Thank you. And
then, this is awesome, dude! Right here, look at this.
Yep, Deadpool, Wolverine. Like Raph was saying, the big feet, big hands.
Yeah,
shout out Mondo.
There you go.
And I think that's it for now. So that's all I got in here for now. But like I said,
well, press. You want to show them the small stuff you got?
Yeah. I'll show them the small stuff. But there will be a lot more at WonderCon in this little book, so you guys can see more in person. But I do have some small prints that I sell at all my events too, and these are some new ones I got printed. Here's the black and white of that Hulk. Let's see it up close.
That looks dope.
See it there, yeah. Hulk, and then this is one of the new prints I'm gonna get colored by my guy Bruno. But this is the Justice League homage to Jim Lee. It's a lot to like look at in black and white, but in person it looks a lot better.
Yeah.
And then let's see. Oh, this one people haven't seen.
Hell yeah!
But if you guys like X-Men,
that's
hey, you know
team.
It's been a year. It's been a year since the show came out.
I know, man. I'm having withdrawals. I'm having X-Men withdrawals.
I was talking at San Diego.
Is that Scarlet Spider?
Oh yeah. Yeah, these are gonna be at my booth. All these little prints are gonna be $5. So
in case you guys don't know, Scarlet Spider is, I think, my favorite Spider-Man over
Peter Parker.
Peter Parker. Yeah, I always loved the look of him as a kid.
Like this look.
Love that look
more than the like the suit, the Spider-Man suit he gets.
Oh, the one with the
big spider.
Yeah, I like that one more. There you go.
Anyone who's excited for the new movie?
There he is.
Yep. And then I'll show you one.
Oh, you want a sneak peek? You don't want to tease it?
Oh, there you go.
Look at that. So this is all going to be available at WonderCon or his booth.
Yeah.
His booth. So
yeah, I'll show one more because you already showed it, the Spider-Man Todd McFarlane.
Yeah. So that's all going to be available there.
While it's hot, real quick. Boom.
Oh. There he is, Mega Man. No, I don't know who that is. That's Invincible, right?
That's Invincible.
That's Invincible. There he is.
Yep.
That's a hot show right now too.
Yeah. Yep. I think that show super good. I'm actually having withdrawals right now on that show.
On Invincible?
Yeah.
Well, let's see right here. It says, I swear to God, Kevin Tran was on Supernatural, or am I remembering wrong?
So there was a character named literally my name, but before I ever knew that, there was probably like 2 or 3 Kevin Trans I've met in my life already. So it's a pretty common name. And whenever like any Supernatural fans that come up to me, they always tell me like, "Hey, did you know you're already a character in Supernatural?" And I was like, "Yeah."
So
I do.
He also says here, Steha, stop right there. There's only one Spider-Man, Peter Parker. Wait, but technically, Ben Reilly is Peter Parker. So I'm not in the wrong here. He still is Peter Parker. He still is Peter Parker.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Scarlet Spider. I grew up reading Peter Parker books, like the Peter Parker Spider-Man. But when they introduced Ben Reilly and the clone, I think it was a Clone Saga. I don't remember when it was. I just fell in love with that suit, man. It's so awesome.
Yeah, I know.
That can slide, I guess. Hey, it's true. It technically still is Peter Parker. And then he had to go bleach his hair so he can look different from Peter Parker.
If anything, he did him a favor. So he was like, you know what? I guess you're good with your life.
I know everyone's looking forward to a Miles Morales movie, but I need me a Scarlet Spider film.
Yeah,
I want a Scarlet Spider film. Let me show you another. Can I show this off?
Yeah.
So this will be available at WonderCon. This print right here. Look at this.
Yep.
That's awesome. And then, can I show these?
Yeah.
I don't want to take them out, but he's also got his own trading cards back here. These
So,
are actual trading cards here.
You got
Batman,
an
Batman,
absolute
yeah,
Batman.
Batman.
Yep.
This is fucking sick, man. I love how this looks.
And look right there. Show him the little.
Oh yeah, he's got his little
Wolverine little sketch right there.
right there with his signature.
A little original piece right there.
This is awesome. This is awesome. And you're doing? Can we shirts? Can we talk about that or?
Yeah.
Yeah,
The plan is to do some shirts over there at WonderCon.
Whoa!
Your phone is taking it, bro. No,
we're still learning here.
Let's just cut it. Let's just cut it so you can still use it. So it's all good.
We can figure this out.
Oh, okay. There. Perfect. That's actually good.
Ugh. I never intended on using. I have another camera. I just don't have another tripod. Like that's like this one here. Oh, there it goes. It's done.
Your phone's dead?
No.
Oh.
It's just. There it is.
Oh, okay, cool.
I guess we can just leave it like.
Yeah, that's actually
fine.
good.
That's fine.
Yeah, that's good.
But yeah, so this is awesome, dude. And then the trading cards, like I said, right here.
So those are original pieces, and you could basically commission me to do some at WonderCon in person, and those don't take me too long to do. The next series I'm gonna do, I got commissioned to do as Creature Commandos.
Nice.
Yeah, so basically all the monsters. So you'll see those there, and then I'll show off some of the original pieces I have. These right here are all gonna be for sale. If not, they're already commissioned and all that stuff. So or purchased. So Universal Monsters fans. Like,
whoa!
See this right here?
Amateurs. There we go.
Oh, nice.
It's hard to tell where this is focusing. Yeah, that's sick.
The villains.
Look at that. Why didn't you look like that in freaking? What was that movie called?
No Way Home?
No, Craven. Why didn't Rhino look like that?
Yeah, for real. These two right here.
That Doom is awesome. Oh,
yep. These two right here are commissions that I just finished up.
Joker has Red Hood?
So this is a cosplayer, and he says I have a cosplay called the Red Hood Who Laughs, and this is his like own creation, and I think that's pretty sick. I was like, dope. And this right here is just a classic Doctor Doom.
Doctor Doom,
Yeah.
Iron Man.
Yep.
Tony Stark.
What else? Something I'm pretty proud of. Oh, right here, Moon Knight. So if you,
That's
there's
cool.
Marvel Rivals fans out there, me and a few artists that are going to be there are going to do trading cards that are like collectible. And basically, if you are able to hunt down all the artists, you can basically create the whole image. And I'm doing Moon Knight, and I'm not going to spoil the other characters, but like I said, if you're a fan of Marvel Rivals, you'll be pretty excited about that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So everyone looking forward to Miles. Listen to Dem Lies. Listen, I would like to see a Scarlet Spider done, though, if I had to choose. I mean, we're getting a Scarlet Spider. I mean, we're getting a what's it called? The
Spider-Man Noir.
Noir. We're getting Noir Spider-Man, so that's pretty cool.
And which is kind of funny.
Hello, Adolfo Mendez. Buenas noches, or tardes, or días. Let's see, man, Kevin. I'd like to commission something myself. Repeating, representing Fox Kids with the whole piece done, having Spider-Man, Batman. Oh wow, that would be amazing to have a whole Saturday morning cartoon themed.
That's actually cool.
Sure, that would be.
That's cool.
We'll hit him up on Instagram.
Yeah, hopefully you live in the area, because then it'd be a lot easier to talk to someone about like what they want. But yeah.
But if you're at WonderCon again, do you have your booth number? Anything?
Yeah. I'll be at table in Artist Alley E48.
Nice.
E48.
And then I'm sure Robert, me, Carlos. If Carlos goes, Carlos, you better go. But we're all. I mean, at least Robert's going to be there. I know Brad's coming one day too. Where do you see yourself, Alex? I think he's referring to Kevin.
Alex, where do you see yourself?
5-10 years from now, what's your career goal? I think it means Kevin.
Oh, okay.
Kevin, yeah, he put Kevin. He fixed it.
That's so funny. Basic name with another basic name. But I don't know. I guess I don't really, think ahead too far, just because I don't know. I just like staying here, but hopefully, if I could say where I'd want to go is be able to just kind of like live on my own comfortably with what I do as a career. So just be a professional artist, work for whoever.
McFarlane.
Marvel, DC, Image, even companies like Mondo. I don't know. We'll see. But any work I can get, I'll definitely take.
Carlos says T3 is a shill.
That's him?
That's him, yeah. Where is this located? We're in Southern California.
You have a week, bro.
West side is the best side, apparently. Or is he no shill?
Well, there is no shill.
Carlos, you better go, dude. I don't care what you say. You better be down here for the con.
If you can't get on,
guys, if Carlos doesn't show up, cancel him. He's canceled. Yeah, I'm excited for this convention. You've been to WonderCon or no?
Yeah, last year I went for the first time.
It just keeps on getting better and better every year.
Yeah, last year was great, and now with the whole guest list and them, I feel like even hyping it up even like more. I just can't wait.
Kevin, favorite comic book cover of all time?
That's good. That's good.
Do you have one? Don't say the death of Superman.
No,
I'm joking.
No. I think. Besides, I do love the Wolverine, Hulk McFarlane cover. Like I love that cover to the point where I had to do the opposite. But if you want to show them one of the covers, you got the Wolverine cover. I like that one a lot.
Oh, this one here?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, these are so. He actually found these for me at a con, right?
No,
or Swap Meet. Swap Meet. Here we go. So this is awesome.
That right there, I love.
I love the way when they did this is Marvel Comics Presents. Yeah, they did a Venom like this in the Marvel Comics Presents with Venom and Wolverine. Sick freaking covers. And there's this one. This is a McFarlane with Gray Hulk versus I don't know what that is, a Minotaur. I have no idea. And then this looks like yours.
I know. I was like, what the heck?
Did you do this purpose?
No, I was like,
no way. This looks just like one of his prints that he just showed us. Yeah, I will agree. I will agree. But that's nuts, dude.
I know,
was like,
right?
wait a minute.
I know.
See, you could do some comic book covers, man.
Mine's better.
I love the Marvel Comics Presents. If you guys haven't read these, they're really good. And a lot of them are like double-sided.
I gotta say too, the art, like just like the art back then, like I don't know, it's basically just like flat colors, but you choose the right colors, they make that image look so much better too. So, all right.
So I value my life. I can't be going to Cali with the blue-haired Karens.
Oh,
whoa! He went there.
He
went there.
It's not as bad as
Some parts are bad. Some parts are bad.
But at WonderCon, you'll be all right.
WonderCon, there's a lot of blue hairs there, but it's cosplay. WonderCon's a lot of fun. I honestly, I said this last year. I think I say this every year. I've been going to Comic-Con or WonderCon for over 10 years. And
oh, really?
I personally think WonderCon, that was my first convention I ever went to when I got back into collecting in 2010 era.
If anything, that's probably my first ever convention too. And that was the first one I sold my art and just went. So I had last year I had every morning I made sure to walk around, and basically Sunday was like the chillest day. So I went around and just did what I could with my family made it to the event. So we were just walking around buying some stuff, going around meeting the artists because we were in the small press area. Did you go to that area last year?
In the press?
The small press?
No.
So it was like the artist alley, the main exhibitor booth, and then the small press is basically the far side that no one really went to.
What's small press? Like people who are in press? Like what I'm going to go this year?
No, you're press. Small press is like small publishing companies, like smaller.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, but they also have artists there that couldn't get a table in artist alley. So it's just to be there at all, Yeah, and it worked out. It was cool.
It's a fun convention.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, artist alley was packed last year.
Love your artwork, Kevin. Am I off in saying there's a little bit of Sam Keith influence, especially in the Max? I get what he's saying with the Max.
And the thing is, too, like that Sam Keith is the guy who did that Wolverine I really like. And
shoot. Is it? Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah. It looks just like, this is.
That's him. Yeah. And I'm just appreciating that. Yeah. And I'm appreciating that.
Look at that. Yeah.
Yeah.
There it is.
Like, I love drawing like beefy characters. So like that Hulk that you have, Wolverine, characters like that, like Absolute Batman. Like Batman's cool, but Absolute Batman, way better. Like just way better to draw, I feel.
Steve, great artwork. You rock. Thanks, man.
Thanks, Steve.
He always puts crazy emojis on it. He'll put tons of emojis on it.
He has to be on his phone.
Most likely. I mean, I'm pretty sure you can do it on a computer, right? I think
Oh.
so. I think you can do it on this. I don't
Oh,
know.
right.
But yeah, WonderCon has come a long way, I think. And it's like the sister to Comic-Con.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's another thing. I will be going to Comic-Con this year. Are you going to Comic-Con?
Who knows? I have no plan to like table there, but honestly, last year was my first time ever just going. So, and it was a lot. It's just for the one day.
It's a lot. It's a lot to go through.
So if I could vend, I would be down, but I live in Ontario, California, and that's 2 hours away from San Diego. So if I could just go for the one day or maybe a few days, I'm cool with that.
Yeah,
just to go.
Comic-Con's an experience, but
Yeah.
when you go like every year, it just becomes like a regular convention to you.
You
But
just want to go to
it's
what
still
you like.
fun, yeah. But it gets to the point where you cannot walk down those aisles. Up and down those aisles, it gets pretty hectic.
Exactly.
But if you want your exclusives, that's where you go. If
There's
you want
no
to
dead area in there.
No,
there's
no, there isn't. You're right.
Yeah,
you can't stand anywhere.
The small press area does not matter where you are. So if you go, you're gonna make your money back and more if you sell.
Yeah.
But because like there's nowhere to go. Like everywhere, everywhere. Everyone is everywhere.
Yep.
So like vendor wise, like that's probably the best event in California, I feel, to go to. But,
yeah.
It's so hard to get in, man. Like people I know that go to the same conventions I do have told me like they've been on the wait list for years
for
San Diego.
Oh, to get a booth there?
Yeah, just get a table. Like a booth is like $1,000. A table usually runs like $300.
It's not bad.
But the thing is, I think it's gonna be $500 because it's like 5 days. So it's like $100. The table at WonderCon is $300. So it's like $100 a day. Damn. And that's actually really good. Like, yeah. Because the thing with cons, I guess a lot of people kind of perceive, like me from my experience too. I thought it was like based off a jury. You have to be good enough to go. But it turns out you don't even have to make comic book stuff to go. You could just be an artist.
Yeah, you can make anything.
Yeah. It's just like early bird, anyone that is like on it and is just prepared with the funds and with the product, you'll be good to go. And I've seen people who bailed, or like I've seen tables empty. I had a friend who was next to an empty table in Artist Alley, and the whole weekend no one filled it up. And turns out you could have just gone and set up there at that point.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and I was like, man, I should have just figured that out. But I told a few of my friends who aren't able to go to WonderCon this year to do the same, because I have no doubt someone's gonna.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, because life happens and you can't do anything about it.
I've done that before I think it was San Diego. I sat at a table and pretended I was a person who was signing, and Robert did it last year at Comic-Con. So I'm pretty sure we'll do it again at WonderCon. Maybe it was WonderCon.
So like that's what I'm saying. I might just do the same thing for San Diego Comic-Con, because I have some friends that live out there. So we'll see how that goes. It'll be cool, because by then this book right here, the print book I just showed, it has 48 open slots. If I get 48 new prints in there that I'm really proud to sell, then that's the goal for the year. So by then, this March right now, I probably get like maybe have like 8, maybe like 20 or 24 prints by then. That'd be cool. But I'm gonna be at Ontario Comic-Con. That's where I live. So
Comic-Con Revolution.
Yep,
I'm going there.
Yep. That one's
going
cool.
as press,
and I'm pretty excited because the cast of Smallville are gonna be there.
That's right. They are gonna be there. You gonna get autographs?
I usually don't, but I'm gonna have to. Like me and my brother are gonna have to go meet Tom Welling and Michael Rosenbaum. So
yeah, I kind of want to meet Michael because I'm a fan of his podcast.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't know though. We'll see. I kind of want to have a conversation. I don't know if he'll let me have like a full conversation, or maybe even let me interview him.
I've seen you do the that event. You went last year, right?
Yeah, that was my first time going. Was last year.
And then you got a lot of signatures from the X-Men cast. 2
of them, Cyclops and Magneto, or Professor X.
And for that one was, do they all usually charge the same for a signature?
Yeah, but they went up. They've gone up since the past year. I know they were charging 50. Now they're charging 60.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
So it's gone up for signatures, just like everything else.
Dang.
So
yeah.
And I need some signatures for. I saw the lineup for Comic-Con Revolution. So, but
they might make some last minute appearances too.
Oh, they definitely do that.
Yeah.
And then WonderCon's going to have the X-Men 97 voice cast and Cal Dodd, which is Wolverine, the original Wolverine, and Slappy the Dummy from Goosebumps. So I got to get 2 signatures.
Are you
from him?
Dang. So it is like, I know because I've done an event with both the Voice of Sunspot and Jubilee.
Yeah.
and kind of see how they operate and how they like sell their, just a signature. They sell a signature, and then if you write a quote, it's like with a quote, it's a little more too.
Damn.
Yeah. So are you
Really? It's a quote? They didn't.
You could ask for a quote, and
They charge more?
yeah,
Damn.
it's like per letter. I think. No, I don't think it's per letter, but it's like.
Wow.
I guess it's because it's from them, and then you could film them, and usually a photo's free too.
Since you talked to them, can you get them on here?
Man,
I don't think they can because of them being under Disney.
Oh, like to talk.
I think they have to get like an okay to come on the show.
Oh, to talk about stuff.
I think so. I think they have to get an okay. No,
I'm not too sure.
Yeah,
but
I don't know how it works.
I did talk to Guy, this Voice of Sunspot, last weekend at RocketCon, and he told me season 2 is coming out next year, so it's on track.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh man.
Yep.
I'm pretty excited, and he's like, he can't wait because I'm only assuming he's gonna get even more screen time. So
yeah, I'm pretty sure because he was barely in the last season.
Yeah.
Logan's asking, how's your inking skills?
I mean, you'll see. You'll see.
There you go.
Yeah.
Michael Rosenbaum, the GOAT, Lex Luthor, no one better. I forgot he was Lex Luthor. Yeah. And he did the voice of the Flash.
Yeah, you said fuck that.
Yeah,
you said, nah, he was whack.
No, I never followed Smallville.
I forgot.
Yeah, I've never seen Smallville.
He was actually really good.
I heard.
Yeah. No, Clancy Brown, number 1. Yeah, and then Michael Rosenbaum, and then definitely not Jesse Eisenberg. I guess
definitely not Jesse Eisenberg.
No. I guess Gene Hackman. Rest in peace. Yeah. Yeah. I was like,
what about Kevin Spacey?
I don't know about that, man. No. Because he was basically trying to play Gene Hackman.
He kind of did. Geeky Mama's closed down here. They closed last year or the year before, I think. Did you ever go there? The toy store?
No.
Yeah, it was a pretty cool spot.
No.
Actually, I wish Robert would come live on here because he's got some stories, and he's got a story of one of the workers there. I think on the last day when they were having a sale, and the worker just had a meltdown. He just like freaked out.
What?
Because he couldn't take it. And I was like, how many people were in there? He was like 4.
He couldn't take it on the last. Dang, that's tough.
Do you like Batman Beyond?
Yeah, I think he's cool.
I actually got into Batman Beyond a few years ago. I remember when it aired as a kid. Or not, I don't even think I was a kid. I don't remember when it aired. But I watched it later on, and I didn't care. It was a little
after it had to be in like early 2000s, late 90s.
Yeah, I was already out of cartoons and comics at that point.
But how old were you then?
In the late 90s, so when I got out of collecting, I was probably 12 or 11 or 12. I got heavy into music, heavy into drums, heavy into skateboarding.
It's funny because like, I think like history repeats itself, like from
sex luber.
So I have friends who have like kids that age, and also I have a younger brother. So like see him grow up around then, it's just like all that nerdy stuff, forget about it. But then they get back into it, yeah, because that's what happens, Yeah, because you realize, I mean, it's cool, but then like. You can still enjoy both.
Yeah. But now I like everything. So
yeah, exactly.
It says hot take: Batman Beyond is actually better than BTAS. I don't know about that.
No,
I don't know about that. I mean, I haven't seen all of Batman Beyond, but
Same.
I've seen a lot of episodes, and I like the movie.
Yeah.
What was it called?
Return of the Joker.
Yes, that was actually really good.
But it's really good too because the animated series was a thing, so it wouldn't be good without the animated series.
Yeah,
so
definitely
it has to work both ways. But I think that too, Batman Beyond's best episode isn't even in Batman Beyond. It was in the Justice League when we see his like when he's older, and it's like him finding out that he's Bruce Wayne's son.
Oh, I feel like wait, who's Bruce Wayne's son? Terry McGinnis?
Yeah,
that's canon.
Oh, in the show, in the universe, yeah. Oh, he's not his son, but he's like. Amanda Waller got Bruce Wayne's DNA, and then basically saved it and implemented it
to a lady.
No. Actually, it was a piece of blood.
Oh,
so it was like some blood, and then they gave it to Terry McGinnis's dad, who got with the mom, and then they had Terry. But it's kind of like it's not technically like Bruce Wayne got with his mom. It's more just like genetically, like augmented. Yeah.
That's news to me.
Oh really?
I didn't know that.
It was pretty cool. And then like at that point, Terry McGinnis, like he's like a dude. Like he's not even like a teenager anymore. Like he's a grown person.
Wow, I didn't. I didn't. How come no one talks about that?
I guess because it's only in that show.
Oh, geez, and maybe a lot of people don't know.
Yeah, but then now Damien's Batman's son, like true son.
That's true.
Yeah, and I think that's like people like that, and people are gonna like that more when the movie comes out with him.
Talking chit chat. Did you hear Todd McFarlane is bidding to buy? No way. Is that true? Is that true?
Well, why would he? Why would he need to?
Diamond Select. Well, if he did Diamond Select, he can definitely do more statues. I don't know though. Is that true? Can anybody confirm that if that's actually true?
But how are they gonna even do more statues if they're already going out of business?
Are they going out of business?
Yeah, they filed for bankruptcy.
Dude, no wonder we don't hear from them. Diamond Select was awesome 10 years ago, maybe 12 years ago. They were awesome. Their Marvel Select line was really good. Their gallery statues were really good. Their gallery statues don't look the same anymore. I don't like how they look.
New Cyclops one? That one's pretty good.
Yeah, it looks all right. It looks all right.
Mondo's is better.
McFarlane's is better. Oh wait, the statue?
Yeah, the statue. Oh, it's not even a statue, but I'm just saying like that figure.
The gallery statue thing?
The gallery statue is cool, but then I'm like, I'll just save up for the Mondo or even the McFarlane one.
That Mondo?
Yeah, it's not even a statue, but it's just way better.
That one right there too. Where was the other one? Oh, there he is right there.
That one's sick, yeah. That one's even better too.
Yeah, that's Kota Bakia.
Yeah.
I just picked up a Gambit statue and it's in my car.
Oh, what?
Yeah, it's in Iron Studios.
I always like looking at this.
Mm-hmm. Nothing's really changed.
Yeah.
But...
I mean, so when you plan on doing your room tour, that's gonna feel like a
dude,
nice...
I can't wait.
You're like, yes, it's finally here.
Yeah, it'll be like my chill spot. I'll have a bed in here. I'll sleep in here. McFarlane should really should be bidding on keeping DC license so I can get Batman Returns and dude. From what I heard, we're not going to get those characters because of Batman Returns or Joker Nicholson because of they're too expensive. The actors. If Todd wins the bid for Diamond Select, he'll be able to take over Marvel Select and make 7-inch Marvel figs, which might be next. Which might be his next. I think that's the reason. If that's true, that's probably why he would buy Diamond Select.
And that'd be sick, actually.
Yeah, I'm telling you, guys are sleeping on the Marvel statues. But then again, I know a lot of people don't like Marvel statues. So
I like the DC ones he makes too.
Yeah, those are good. Those are good. Crazy Pokemon fights. No, my friend Lucas is a collector, and he talks to me about it. He sends me a lot of reels.
It's so funny. Like
I know
Costco,
Targets too.
Target, yeah. Like some stores handle it better. Like I saw your video where like at GameStop you can't even walk in to look.
No.
Yeah. That's crazy.
They were all there for prismatics. Is it true about characters being expensive from Batman Returns? I ain't playing. I think Carlos said for Batman Returns that, but I know for sure Jack Nicholson and that's the reason why the Joker Todd Phillips set is so expensive. So and again, a lot of people blame McFarlane. It's not his fault.
Yeah, I don't know.
Same thing with the sculpting. It's not McFarlane's fault for any of that.
Guys, it's just his name. Like he doesn't.
It's
even
just
make
his
the
name.
toy.
Yeah, it's just his name.
Yeah.
Unless it was Spawn. I think he had more. But back in the day, maybe. I don't know about now. Good thing there's no one fighting for figures. There was I've witnessed a few incidents for Funko Pops when Funko Pops were at their prime.
Damn.
But not fights, but I did see an incident where a girl called the cops on a guy because she claimed that he hit her, but it wasn't true.
Over a Funko Pop?
Yeah. McFarlane TMNT and Marvel in 2026 would be bigger than when he originally got DC. You know what?
I can see it.
I said this already. I'm gonna miss McFarlane as DC. Because I love McFarlane toys, and there was nobody better to take over DC, especially somebody who was a comic book artist and somebody who
that's true
drew for Batman.
Yeah, dude. And this too. I was at GameStop. I got the black suit Superman superpowers toy. And
it looks good, right?
Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah.
The guy who rung me up was telling me like he's gonna be bummed that McFarlane's no longer gonna have the license because GameStop doesn't carry Mattel figures.
Oh shoot!
Yeah, so you're gonna have to like hunt at Target or Walmart. But who knows? Maybe GameStop might.
They might after this. Yeah, they might.
Because then that would mean they would get. Because I guess the guy was big into wrestling, but he would get into wrestling figures too. Like he would get wrestling figures because he works at GameStop as well.
Yeah, I don't.
I know, it's like, dang, I didn't realize Mattel getting it could cause a lot
But
of.
you
Like,
got to give
things.
props to McFarlane because he brought back play sets as
Oh, yeah.
best as he could. He
Yeah.
brought back vehicles for figures. Nobody was really doing that. And he brought back superpowers. He
Yeah,
brought
that's
back DC Direct. He brought back the animated series figures. So I don't know. It's gonna be a sad day once he actually officially loses the license. Speaking of, I am getting a box tomorrow from Big Bad Toy Store. Not from Big Bad Toy Store, sorry. From McFarlane Toys. I am getting a Big Bad Toy Store box tomorrow. But I am getting a box tomorrow from McFarlane. You guys will see the unboxing, and it is something that's early for review, and it's a vehicle.
Oh,
that's all I'll say at that point. So yeah,
let's think what it could be.
I told you.
I forgot.
Oh, okay.
I forgot. I guess for me, it's like
Oh,
that's
man.
what, if it's not a Superman, I don't care.
I'm not getting a Superman in this one. Todd's
Okay.
Batmobiles will forever be the best bang for the buck. Definitely.
Not gonna lie, when the first, I know it's like it's improved since. I don't even collect them, but when I found out they were releasing the '89 Batmobile for like $60,
Yeah.
I was like, "What? That's
Yeah.
crazy."
Well, even the Batman Forever one's only like what, 79? I think.
Dang.
69, 70.
And it comes with
lights
Alfred.
up. And it lights up and has sound effects.
And it comes with Alfred.
And
right?
it comes with Alfred. Yeah, you're not gonna, dude. Who else is gonna do that for that price? Come on.
That's crazy. It feels like they're losing money.
No,
right?
Who knows?
Yeah, but like I think for them, it's like let's just try to
they just want the money. They just want the money. They took the money that Mattel offered
DC?
them.
Yeah.
So
Because it's like, I mean, I bet from every sale that DC McFarlane makes, DC is like they get a percentage, but the percentage just go way higher.
Yeah,
and it makes sense because like the CEO of WB something Zaslav, he's all about like the funds and like all about building up WB back to its glory, and that means in every aspect. So canceling movies and putting money into things that would make more money is kind of his mantra. But I'm surprised they released that Looney Tunes movie. I gotta go see that.
Wait, they released a new one?
Not the Acme versus Coyote. It's like a fully animated 2D movie with Porky Pig and Daffy Duck. I was like, what the heck?
Dude, what the?
It's in theaters.
I didn't know that. I think I did read that actually.
We gotta go watch it.
Yeah,
like
dude.
all that stuff. Yeah.
Wait, are you a fan of the MCU still? Or did you ever fall out of it?
Oh, I guess for me it's just more the shows I fell out of, but every movie I go watch, even if that means falling asleep. Like I fell asleep through the Marvels. I liked Eternals, but I think for me, last year, besides the year before last year, was whatever. But Deadpool and Wolverine was cool.
Do you think it was as big as everybody?
Now that it's like over.
Well, yeah. Do you think it was as good as it was hyped up to be?
The first time.
Yeah.
The second time.
Yeah, I told
okay.
Carlos that because I know he's rewatched it several times, and I've rewatched Deadpool and Wolverine I think 3 times, and after the 3rd time I was just like, okay, it's a good movie. I mean, it just like every movie, it's got its issues, but I don't know. I'm just not. I don't know. It was cool, but
yeah, I mean, it must be cool for you though, because you love Gambit. And
yeah, but I didn't want Channing Tatum to play him.
Oh, at that point you're already like, oh, this is perfect.
He was cool. He was cool that he did him, that he got to play him, and he looked good. But I don't want him playing him in the future.
Oh, okay.
And that. There we go. We're back in. Oh, full screen.
Yeah, that's all good.
Kind of lost it there for a second. Everybody back in here? Yeah. Okay. I kind of exited out of here for a second. Where's the other camera we can turn on here? Present. Extra camera.
Yeah. So the plan is to have the shirts by then. I got good news though, because I was just waiting to see if it was gonna still work out, and yeah. So I'm pretty stoked about that. I can't wait to have that. And I'm already thinking like, man, I gotta at least keep one of the. I was thinking do I even wear one of the shirts? Because I'm like, I only ordered enough of just one of each size, so it's just gonna be like from medium to 2X or 3XL. So I'm just gonna be like, oh, I'm a large. I only got one large, and that's like the most common size. So I'm like, I don't know. Should I just keep it or sell it? So we'll see.
You gotta have one of your own shirts now.
Yeah, I was like, I gotta wear at least one. So we'll see. All right.
I'm pretty sure. Can anybody tell what he's drawing? Right off the bat, if they can. Well, you didn't tell me which one it was, huh? When you told me?
No.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yep. This is something that I was like, oh, this is kind of cool. Especially being on your channel.
See, like I said, these prints will be available at WonderCon or again on his website. You're doing exclusive stuff, right? For WonderCon?
WonderCon, yeah. I'm gonna do some stuff that like I said, I'm gonna do that's gonna be my first time I'm gonna do my art on shirts. So I'm really excited about that. Like I've thought about it, but I've never like done it because I always thought it was a lot harder than it was. And then like, you know, just thinking about like or hitting up the right people, it's actually not that hard. Like that right there, I really want to put on a shirt. That'd be sick. Like just the line art alone would be dope.
Yeah, it looks good. There's that one, and then there's this one that he should get McFarlane to sign. Is it weird if you have McFarlane sign your own art?
You know what? I was thinking that too. Like,
is that like a no-no or?
I don't know. For me, I'd rather just give him a print. But I guess if I sold the original with his signature, it'd be kind of weird. It'd be kind of cool, but then I would just keep it, you know? I would just keep it for myself.
You should tell him, dude, because I watch a lot of his interviews.
Yeah.
And panels that he does.
Yeah.
And you should just tell him, dude, I've seen a lot of your panels and you always say carry your portfolios and just throw it at artists and just say, I'm doing exactly what you told me to do.
Yeah. I honestly, that's all I did at San Diego Comic-Con, and that's all I do. If I'm not tabling, I'm going to bring that because I know that's what my table would have. So I'm just gonna be a walking table.
Oh, this is a good question right here.
Living comic book artist. Okay. I guess for me, I really love two of the basic one, not basic, but the most like, you know, answers you always would hear is gonna be Todd McFarlane and Jim Lee. Those you gotta have, you know. And then the other two, if you were really big into comics, he's currently writing and did the art for the Transformers comic. His name is Daniel Warren Johnson. He's definitely one of my favorites. He'd be number 3, and number 4.
Dude, I totally forgot the name of this guy, and he's in my top artists. Why did I forget his name? The guy who did Kingdom Come. Are you a fan of him?
Oh, Alex Ross.
Alex Ross. God, how did I forget that name?
I love his stuff. But it's not like I love his stuff actually. I'd say he'd be my it's kind of crazy to say this, but he'd be like an honorary, like he'd be the 5th.
Oh, like honorable mention.
Yeah. Now number 4 would be Dan Mora. He's currently working right now too. He's actually probably the best, in my opinion, the best DC artist right now. Yeah, he's like on everything. He does like every book that they put out. There's most likely going to be like a Dan Mora cover
by Rob Liefeld.
I liked his Youngblood stuff.
Yeah,
like that was cool. But whenever I see him do like a cover now, it's cool, but it's not really. I don't know. There's something missing. Maybe it's just
feet.
That was like right there, huh?
Yeah.
For me, it's the. I think it's just how comics are made now. It doesn't look as good as it looked back then.
They're all in proportion. His artwork's just weird, but I like Rob Liefeld. I do like Rob Liefeld. Now, Raph.
Let's see.
It says here now, Raph, Kevin, who is your Mount Rushmore of comic babes? Oh, like comic book. Okay, like
ladies? Characters. I don't really have any.
I think I can name some.
You can go ahead. Yeah.
Rogue, Psylocke, Rogue, Psylocke, Catwoman. That's 3. Rogue, Psylocke, Catwoman. Damn. Really trying to think here. I love how Jim Lee drew Rogue and Psylocke.
Oh yeah.
Kind of want to throw Jean Grey in there, but probably not. So that's 3 that I have. I'm trying to think of what was you know what? This might be, I don't know if this is a hot take, but I thought she was like, I love the way, I forgot who drew her. I think it was Jim Lee. Gen 13. the girl from Gen 13. I totally forgot her name. I don't know if you guys know.
No, I don't think it was her. I don't think it was Jim Lee.
Wasn't
I think
Jim Lee?
It may be J. Scott Campbell.
Yeah, they did that cover where she was like holding the breast. I think it was like a Whitney Houston homage cover. Not Whitney Houston, Janet Jackson.
Oh.
Felicia Hardy, top one. Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, it's right. Some of the Spider-Man ones. So that I'd probably put her for number 3. I think it was her. Was Jim Lee?
Well, no, J. Scott Campbell, yeah, but Jim Lee wrote it. Jim Lee wrote it actually.
I remember her a lot in the comic books. And I don't know. I do kind of want to say Jean Grey, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I kind of want to say Jean Grey too.
Mm-hmm.
I thought Jim Lee drew all those characters like in the 90s from the X-Men, his X-Men run. He drew them so voluptuous.
I think too, like, everyone thinks it's Jim Lee too, but a lot of artists just like basically did their best version of his art. Like his
style. Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, but now it seems like everyone, the more unique you are, the better, which is good because now it's like, I think that's the thing that sells people, especially because the internet's so key to, just keeping up with all this stuff, following like social media, keeping up with the artists and what is new, having more unique work definitely keeps you memorable with your name. So that's kind of how I'm seeing things are going with just artists and kind of seeing where the comic book artists go, because I'm seeing like more unique stuff more than back then, which is cool. Okay, I think I'm pretty happy with how this is going.
What is that?
Huh?
What is that?
Oh, it's a emoji.
A good list minus Jean for me. That girl's a 304. What's a 304?
I don't know.
I just think I think of Jean, like I said, I think of Jean in the Jim Lee. Jim Lee. But there's a comic book. I don't know if it's X-Men issue 1 or X-Men issue 2, where Psylocke is getting out of, I think it's the pool or the beach.
There's like a swimsuit.
And she's like drying herself, and then Cyclops is like, oh my. And then Jean, like, I don't know if she slaps him or what it is, but that always stuck to my head.
That's funny. That's funny.
In another word, a hoe.
Oh.
I guess so.
He said, oh, okay.
George Jimenez and Dan Mora are pretty similar.
Yep. Yeah, those two. Yeah, those are the top 2 artists at DC. I
didn't think YouTube would let me type that. Well, let's see messages here. Let's see.
Maryland, that's crazy.
All right. Let's see. All right. Yeah. What are your guys' top 5 babe Mount Rushmores, if you will? Who's your favorite person who drew Spider-Man?
I guess. Oh, he's actually going to be at Ontario Comic Con Revolution. Mark Bagley. Mark Bagley. Yeah. Basically, what you see in the 90s. Oh, and all of the Ultimate Spider-Man. The first Ultimate Spider-Man back in the early 2000s is his art. Yeah, so him for sure. I think he's definitely my favorite one. But like his art, but with the thing I love about Spider-Man is like the Todd McFarlane eyes. Like you gotta have.
Yeah, definitely, and the webbing too.
Yeah. Even gotta go crazy on the webbing. Yeah.
Logan says Gambit's first appearance with him wearing a thong.
What was he?
I don't remember that. I remember they used to have like them always walking around in like swimsuits, and they had like little drawers, like those bodybuilder underwears they would wear.
That's funny.
You said you have posters hanging in your room, right?
Yeah, of just like prints of like artists that I like, or in my ceiling, I just like posters I've found. But I want to get some more as I go to more cons and stuff from the artists. Like next weekend, we'll see, or this weekend we'll see. And
where's this? This in Arizona?
Arizona. Yeah.
Did you flying over there?
Nah, we're gonna hit the road tomorrow. Actually.
Dang.
Yeah. So I'm pretty.
I'd go I should have gone to Rocket Con. I would have loved. Yeah, I remember you telling me about that.
Yeah, it It was chill, man. Like honestly, it was cool.
It wasn't crazy, right? It wasn't a lot of people. I saw Fonzo 13's video there,
Yeah, it was
and Kevin Eastman was there.
Yeah, I gotta. Yeah,
You met him?
Yeah, I gotta meet him. Yeah.
Did you get an autograph?
No, I got a picture.
Let me ask you, if you have your own table there, would he charge you for an autograph? And if you say, "Hey, I'm an upcoming artist. This is my booth right over here."
If anything, he's probably not gonna, because I think his assistant is his daughter. They're gonna be in Arizona again, and I'm gonna give him one of the last Ronin prints I have in here, and then they're gonna trade some prints with me. So without having to pay, I'll give him some sign, and I'm pretty sure he'll just sign some for me.
Nice.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. Because because to me, a signature is cool. Like it's cool for a collector, but I think it's just the moment. I'm just like, that was cool. Like they took their time to do that. And then especially from my experience, when you give people another artist your work, it costs them nothing to just sign something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is kind of funny because there's a line of people that they're ready to charge, but
yeah, it's true.
Yeah. But you got to do what you got to do, I guess.
It's like that print I have right here. I think it's a lot of money right there.
Like
it costs a lot of money.
Yeah. If you were to sell it, you'd have to factor in all the.
Actually, technically, it doesn't. I a lot of those actors I got from after a panel. So.
Oh yeah. So what do you besides the whole McFarlane stuff? Are you gonna try to ask any questions at the booth, the toys booth at WonderCon?
If I can ask a question,
are you gonna try to have any questions in mind? You're gonna ask.
If they let us ask?
Yeah.
At the panel?
Yeah.
If I tried going last year and I didn't make it.
Oh,
they cut it off right away.
Oh,
because Todd's a talker, dude. So they only got like 2 questions in, I think.
Dang.
I would run up and be like, Todd, don't leave
DC.
Don't leave DC. Stay.
Do what you got to do.
Don't let Mattel screw it up.
Yeah. You feel like it's just gonna be like all bad?
Well, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I bought Mattel figures and I thought the Mattel figures were good. But like I said, McFarlane he had some issues with some of his joints,
especially earlier on.
Yeah, and then some of the figures didn't stand that great sometimes, but he was definitely improving in some of his figures, and he did good sculpts and the detailing. You're not going to get that from Mattel.
No, they have to really do their best to channel all that stuff.
This is a good question for you right here.
Me? Yeah, actually, me and my brother have our own comic book character called the Overkiller. It's basically like Deadpool, like mercenary with like Wolverine's attitude. This is the basic summary, but our plan is to have issue 1 by May. So when I have the whole comic, in hand, like fully done, and have copies of it, I'd love to come back to present and show it off.
Yeah, seriously, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, so go through it all. But yeah, that's to answer your question.
What's your favorite figure this year?
Oh, figure this year? I guess the figure that hasn't been announced yet, whatever the Superman figure is gonna look like. The new movie.
Oh, the new movie. There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Carlos says his top 5 is Jack Kirby, Jim Lee, Todd McFarlane, Humberto Ramos, Michael Turner, honorable mention, Scotty Young, J. Scott Campbell, and Kevin Tran.
Oh, I was like, where?
Let's see here. Snow Blackheart says, if I'm picking comic babes, then Storm, Rogue, Invisible Woman. You can't even see her. Psylocke with Mary Jane, and Spiral being honorable mentions, and the Kardashians. Wow.
Whoa.
Caitlyn Jenner.
He was ready for that answer, man.
Man, that's your favorite. You think that'd be your favorite toy? Wait, did you pick up that Superman today?
No, I just got the black suit one. Yeah. But I'm gonna kind of wait and see. I feel like I'd rather get it at from vendors I know or sellers I know.
They hook you up.
Yeah. Or just support them.
Yeah.
Because I have that GameStop thing where it takes $5 off.
Yeah.
So
that's what I did for mine.
Oh yeah.
I bought my at first I found the unmasked Batman. I got $4, I think.
Oh.
And then the Superman, I went back. I left the store and I said, I need that Superman. I went back and got it.
Do you open those?
No.
Do you plan on to?
I plan on keeping them in card because they just look vintage to me.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm debating because I'm I don't plan on collecting more, but because I don't know how much more they're gonna make, but I do want to open them so bad.
I mean, the good thing about them is they're not expensive.
Yeah, I could buy another one. Yeah.
Yeah,
Right
they're
now.
just not expensive. Let's see. I don't know what, as far as me goes, I don't know what I bought so much stuff. I don't know what my favorite figure is so far.
Oh, what do you? So
I'm not gonna lie though, dude. Like I've been getting into Mondo for the past a little over a year.
I know. Seeing on your videos,
I'm
really want to get one.
not sponsored by Mondo in any way, and I wish. I mean, they've sent me some stuff, and I'm actually getting something tomorrow in the mail from them.
Hey, who knows? You know, us going to WonderCon. You might see me buy my first Mondo in person.
Dude, we got.
So
I want you to be there. I want you to be there.
See what happens.
I got a booth tour with them on
yeah.
Mondo on WonderCon. I got to confirm with them. They gave me a time and everything, but I need to confirm with them. But
that's awesome.
I'm really digging Mondo right now, and it's not a cheap line, but their figures are so awesome.
I saw your interview with them, and what they were like saying about quality. You get what you pay for.
Exactly.
And it's like, honestly, save up basically what would be like 4, maybe 5 Marvel Legends for something that's like worth it, you know? Something that's just like, whoa, like I'm never gonna let this go.
Well, the same thing goes with Hot Toys.
Yeah, exactly.
The same thing goes for Hot Toys.
Yeah.
But yeah, so there's like I got a lot of Mondo behind me, and they've I think for me, if I was to do like a toy company of the year, for me it probably would be Mondo.
Not
I don't
Funko?
know if not who? Funko?
I mean,
Funko owns them.
That's true, right? So I guess they're right.
What else? There's something I was saying. I also have Kevin got to see it. My figure that I'm going to be reviewing and uploading next week, which is I'm still under embargo. Pretty hyped for that one. Let's see here. Kevin Tran will be your number in there once he draws the crow. Inkers don't get enough love. Scott William has been inking Jim Lee stuff for decades and makes his artwork shine, although Jim Lee's inking isn't shabby either.
Yeah, that's true.
Hello, everybody. You're getting the Mythic Legion's Dragon. No.
I'm not really big into medieval like stuff.
Robert might.
You know, yeah. Whenever I see your videos, him buying like into that stuff, because I don't have any idea what it is. So.
He likes muscular men. That's why.
Oh,
he likes shirtless muscular men.
On dragons.
On dragons too.
Oh.
They got no clothes on, so. You'll get to chit chat with him
at WonderCon. With what Big Bad Toy Store? That's Mythic Legions.
They sell them on Big Bad Toy Store.
Oh, but who makes them?
Mythic Legions is the 4 Horsemen.
Oh, okay. Dope.
Raph, blink twice if you're talking about the new Bale Dark Knight fig. I can't confirm, nor can I say.
I thought he just
yes
winked.
or no.
I thought he just winked right now.
I can't confirm, nor no. I can't say what it is. I've opened it, whatever this figure is,
smelled it?
And I smelled it. I've taken it out, but I haven't assembled it, and it looks good. It looks good. It looks like a mini hot toy. That's all I can say.
Is it the price of a mini hot toy? Like, do you think?
Okay, so I got sent this figure, and I got no information on it,
bro.
I don't know. I just know when the embargo's lifted.
Do you know how? Wait, so how did you get the figure?
They messaged me.
Oh, okay.
They reached out to me.
They sent it to you.
They sent it to me.
Okay,
so I don't know because they said I can't release it until the 24th, and they said, but I don't know if it's a pre-order. I don't know if it's just a random drop. I don't know what the price is. So,
and what in art?
It's your art, yeah.
Oh yeah.
We're in my art right now.
My art, yeah.
So, but I have no idea anything about this figure. Anything. I have no information on what it is. Like anything. Let's see. This right here, Logan says the Bale head sculpt is probably one better 112 head sculpts ever seen. What's your favorite Netflix? What's your favorite Netflix show of all time? Ooh, that's a good one.
I don't know. I don't really like a Netflix.
A Netflix show. I'm not gonna lie. I was really into Stranger Things when it first came out.
Yeah, I mean that's like the only answer I was gonna say too.
Yeah, I mean I love The Punisher, but I was really into even though it wasn't a Netflix series, but it ended up moving to Netflix. The Karate Kid one.
Cobra Kai. Oh,
Cobra
yeah,
Kai.
Cobra Kai. It would be that
Cobra
one.
Kai is another one too.
That'd be my favorite show.
But that started off on YouTube.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I remember.
So
it was not that good on YouTube, but then watching it, I was like, you know what? It was actually pretty good.
And now they're gonna do the Karate Kid.
I'm actually pretty hyped for that movie. Yeah.
I saw the trailer. It didn't look that bad. Didn't look that bad.
It's so crazy because, you know, with so I have a lot of friends who were like big into Karate Kid when it came out, and back then, like even my parents, like they're like, yeah, Ralph Macchio, everyone loved him, and then kids who are discovering him now, like because they cut back and forth sometimes, like showing old clips of the movie, say he looks the same, to a point where like even my sister was like, man, Ralph Macchio still looks good.
Dude, he was in his late 20s.
I know.
In the first
like,
movie, I
that's
think.
crazy, right? Like
or mid 20s.
He's in his 60s now, and I'm like,
he still looks great.
Yeah, like that's pretty impressive. So.
Let's see here. Raph, best non-Spider-Man MCU movie post Endgame.
Wait, what?
Best non-Spider-Man MCU movie.
Oh, okay. Like post Endgame?
Yeah, I don't have any.
I was gonna say
I don't have any
best non-Spider-Man MCU movie post Endgame.
So any other MCU movie that had a good post end credit scene.
Shang-Chi was dope.
I would probably say Deadpool and Wolverine because of Chris Evans.
And Guardians 3 was cool.
What was Guardians 3? I don't remember.
With Rocket Raccoon. Like
yeah, that's right. That was a pretty good one. But yeah, that was pretty good. Doctor Strange. Which one was Doctor Strange again?
The multiverse.
But which one was the ending? Was it when what's her name came Charlize Theron?
Yeah.
Nah. I mean, if that's yours, that's fine. But nah, not for me.
That was all right.
Here's a good one. This is my question. What's the best end credit scene of all time? Can anybody answer that question? What is the best end credit scene of all time?
Shoot, I don't know.
You know, I didn't know the Pirates of the Caribbean movies had end credit scenes till years later.
Dang.
Did you know that?
You know what's crazy? I've never seen one until like 2 years ago.
Oh crap! Well, because end credit scenes weren't a thing back then.
Yeah. It was just like it's just a nice surprise if anyone that liked, you know, watching the whole thing, I guess. So
Multiverse of Madness was dookie. I didn't like the movie. I didn't like the movie. I like Sam Raimi, but I didn't like the movie.
I know it was such a bummer, huh?
I just didn't like it.
Like it was so like it had like the formula to be like really good, and it was like not that good.
I thought it was going to be good. I really was hoping it was going to be a good movie, but it just didn't.
No,
it didn't do it for me.
Same here.
Best end credit is Nick Fury telling Tony about the Avengers Initiative.
Probably like the start.
I liked the I don't know what movie it was where. Well, no, you know what? I think it was Captain America when Cap's punching the punching bag.
Oh yeah.
And then Nick Fury comes up to him.
But that was just a scene from Avengers.
But I love Captain America. I love Chris Evans as Captain. I'm not talking about all time. I'm talking about MCU in general. Yeah. What's the best MCU end credit scene? I don't know. But I always loved at the end when they would show an end credit scene back then, and they would be like, Captain America will return in the Avengers. That was awesome. I gave me goosebumps, man.
Yeah, that's pretty sick. What was your reaction when we saw Chris Evans in Deadpool Wolverine? Were you already like, oh, that's Human Torch?
The problem is that we read so many leaks that I knew.
Oh, okay.
But I'll tell you that when I saw the first Avengers in theaters, I went to a midnight screening. And when seeing all the characters together on screen was like a comic book dream. I felt like a little kid. Sick. I felt like a little kid. And say what you want about that cap suit. I liked it.
I like it. And
I loved the part when they were all in the city and they all were standing in a circle and the camera pans around them.
They knew what to do.
Yeah, and then when Cap, oh god, it was one of my favorite scenes. See, that movie had some memorable lines. When Cap goes Hulk smash, and then freaking one of the best, this is to me, one of the best MCU lines is when Captain America says, Dr. Banner, now would be a good time to get angry. Yeah. Do you remember that? And then he was like, that's my secret, Cap. I'm always angry. That's one of the best, if not, it's one of the best MCU scenes, man.
Like you get hyped.
That was just like, that's something you didn't expect. And that's something I talked to, we mentioned in our last podcast is that You don't get that anymore of the MCU. You don't get that shocking, like nothing that's like
just like badass. It's
yeah,
like,
like it's I mentioned already, like you get the same formula in
Yeah.
every movie. It's the same formula, but
yeah,
like Avengers Endgame, when you see the Thor's hammer get lifted and you're like, oh crap, you know what I mean? Or when Iron Man did the snap of the fingers. But the Cap part was the best because he picks it up, he throws it, then he gets the lightning out of it. Dude, that was like,
yeah, like everyone knew, but it's just like seeing it, witnessing it. It's like, whoa.
that was insane. That you don't get. There's no more moments like that in the MCU.
Yeah, man. I mean, I don't know. I'm hopeful, with how they plan on doing. Like, I'm always willing to give a movie another shot. Basically like a fair game. Like, I'm not going to a movie like, oh, I see how this goes, unless I already know. Like I went to see Craven, man, and I already knew that was a bad time, and I thought I'd enjoy it, knowing I was gonna go into a bad movie. Bro, it was boring.
Yeah,
it was boring. I was like, dude, I just wasted my time, and I was just so disappointed. But yeah,
a great scene. I agree. But Mark Ruffalo is a Dookie Hulk. I liked him more. Well, I think now he is. I think now he's just like a joke.
Yeah.
The Hulk is turning into what Thor turned into, is a joke.
Yep. They had to like nerf him so bad, like him and Thor. It sucks.
Yeah, but I think MCU went downhill after Endgame. Endgame, Jesus Christ, man. That's one of the best comic book movies. Like I need to do a updated top 10 comic book films of all time.
Oh yeah.
That would be very hard to do because there's so many comic book movies.
Yeah, but I mean, there's a lot, but there's at least maybe like 20 really good ones at most. I mean,
Wait, what's your favorite Superman movie?
The first one with
Christopher Reeve.
Yeah, that's the best one.
But, do you have favorite moments? Like, what's your favorite Superman moments in live action film?
I like the scene when, like, right after he saves Lois falling down and holds the helicopter back to the rooftop.
Wait, is that where she goes? What did you say? Who's got you? Who's got me?
Yeah,
that one?
Yeah, that one. But then, like, right after he goes to help out the plane, because the plane, like, I guess, like, one of the jets like stopped working, and he's still like, the pilot's just like, what the heck? Like, there's a guy out there helping us fly, and then he goes to save the girl's cat, like, in the tree, and then, like, I don't know if you remember this, but the girl goes back and tells her mom, like look, a guy just came down and saved my cat, and she's like, stop acting crazy, and just hits her.
Like, I don't remember that.
Screen,
I gotta rewatch those.
Boom, and I'm like, what the heck? But I also love the scene when him and Lois are flying and like on their date. I thought that was like a really nice moment.
I think I mean the first two movies are classics from Christopher Reeve.
Yeah. Sure.
But non-Christopher Reeve, like greatest moments, I gotta say Superman Returns has the moment where Superman picks up Lois and they're flying and he's like taking him up in the sky, and then he's like telling her, he's like, you once wrote that the world doesn't need a savior. And he was like, but every day I hear somebody crying for one. Dude, that scene was great. Damn. And then when he's up in the air and he's listening to
that was really good.
That one. And then also the final battle where he's got kryptonite stuck in him. And then he flies out of the plane because Lois and her husband rescue him. And then he's flying up to the sun. They have that awesome score. Yeah. Do you remember that scene?
That was really good. Yep. And then, like, he's like basically like he's dying and he's like literally holding the thing that's killing him. And and he's still like,
Superman Returns is not the greatest movie, but it's got some awesome moments. It has some great moments
in that movie. I love the scene where like they use slow motion well in that movie, where he like
the bullets.
The bullets are coming, and then that moment. But then like the guy with the machine gun, I think it's the same scene. Yeah, it was. But right before he gets shot in the eye, he comes in right on time.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
saves. I forgot who, but he comes in right on time, and it was just so cool seeing like bullets come off him. And I was just like super impressed with how well they handled the action scenes. It just like there was barely any, but when we got them, they were like worth watching.
Even Man of Steel. Dude, I love Man of Steel. But Man of Steel had some moments, man. Like somebody mentioned right here, you collects the Pa Kent scene where he says, you know, can I still be your son with his dad?
Yeah.
The scene where at the end where he's over the gravestone with his mom looking at his dad, and he says that your dad always knew, and he reminisces about his son playing, and he has the cape on, he's going like this.
Like his
yeah. And then the flight scene where he's learning how to fly.
Oh yeah, like he gets the suit. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, and then you have
the score.
no, what's that guy's name who's narrating or who's talking over him?
Oh,
Russell Crowe.
Russell Crowe.
Or the scene where he's with his dad in space.
Yeah.
And then they're in that ship, the Kryptonian ship, and then
Right.
he bashes the door open. Then he was like,
the Jesus moment.
yeah, where he's like, you can save him, and then he flies out like that, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so awesome. There's so many good scenes.
Yeah,
so many good scenes.
He's just
dude.
like made for movies, man. That's why I'm like.
That's why I'm hoping James Gunn needs to do scenes like this. Like he needs to do something like I mean, he needs to bring that
this epic
happiness and, you know, was heroism a word?
Yeah.
That Christopher Reeve brought.
Yeah.
And then, but you also need like excellent, awesome scenes like Superman Returns or like Man of Steel. Like that's something James Gunn doesn't give us any of that in the first movie. Yeah, it's gonna be kind of pissed.
It's gonna be
it's gonna be kind of pissed. But it's Superman,
especially with how things are. You know, like you expect a lot more like fast-paced action, and we don't want to see Superman like not be like super like invincible, but he's able to. There's gonna be some drama with him in a fight. You know,
yeah.
That's why like a lot of people I feel like Invincible, because even though he's invincible. Like he gets messed up.
Yeah,
like he could get messed up. Yeah. Even
the director's cut of Justice League had some moments.
Yeah.
Like where what scene was it? Where the he gets a suit again, and he's reminiscing to all his dads talking to him, and then he flies. And then there's the scene where he saves Cyborg, and then Steppenwolf's about to get him with his axe, and he like flies in. He's like, not. What did you say?
Not impressed.
Not impressed. Yeah. Oh God. And the music kicks in.
Yep.
Oh, those are moments. Those are moments right there. I love the Brandon Ralph airplane scene. I like that scene too. He says the same quote that Christopher Reeves does.
Yep. The fight.
It's statistically speaking.
Still the same.
Yeah.
Yep. Form of travel.
Thanos knocked Hulk's whole gender out of his body. Dude became a Karen after he got caught.
Dang.
The Man of Steel moment where we talked about that. Another favorite scene is when Batman's world's greatest detective is told Superman has a mom and has the same name. Like it matters.
That's hilarious.
I think people took that the wrong way though. I totally understood what Zack Snyder was doing, but it became like a joke.
Yeah.
Because he was about to kill this guy, and then he obviously said his mom, so he reminisced about his mom, and then put two and two together that this guy has a mom.
Like he's
at the same name as his mom, so it kind of made him
like empathize real fast. It was just like in the moment though, I was like Batman confused because I was like, wait, yeah, they have the same name.
Yeah.
like what are the odds of them having?
Dude, I'll be honest, I didn't even know.
Yeah. Oh really?
If I did, I probably forgot.
Oh.
Man of Steel is my favorite Superman movie and my favorite. I agree, it is my favorite. I mentioned this before. I grew up a Batman fan. I knew of the Christopher Reeve movies. I watched the Christopher Reeve movies. I remember watching more so Superman 4. The Quest, what was it called?
Quest for Peace.
Yeah, that was
Nuclear Man.
Yeah, I remember that one the most. But
that's pretty cool.
I didn't really get into Superman. I mean, I watched Superman Returns when it came out. I owned a bootleg copy, which was like a perfect copy. And I ended up buying it later, but I rewatched that one over and over again. But it wasn't until Man of Steel until I really became a Superman fan.
Yeah, Zack Snyder hit all the buttons for a lot of people.
Yeah, very emotional too.
Oh yeah.
That one scene where Clark gets into the bath with Lois while wearing his shoes. Worst scene ever.
What? That's funny.
That's from Justice League. Best move James Gunn could do is not killing Superman after one movie.
That's true. I was like, we see Wonder Woman and Batman and Superman. I'm like, oh man, the Justice League movie is gonna be so good. Like I was thinking that the entire time, and then Superman dies. I was like, what? Like already?
Yeah. I think wasn't it this? If I'm not mistaken, wasn't it the studio who was trying to rush to get Batman into the movies?
I'm pretty sure.
So I'm pretty sure Zack Snyder had to work with something like that. Yeah. James Gunn's Superman movie is going to be a comedy. I'm 100% calling it. I think from early screenings they said it's some humor, but the humor does work. But it's supposedly it's an emotional movie.
Yeah, I've only heard really good things about it, and like honestly, I don't really buy into a lot of that.
Well, dude,
saying.
For instance, Snow White was getting rave reviews, right?
Oh.
And then now the Rotten Tomato score came out and it's like at a 46 or 45%. So it's like, what's true, what's not. I do not trust early screenings.
No, me neither.
Because
just watch the movie.
I've mentioned this to Carlos. Like, people that go to early screenings are people that get invited, right? Like the media. I'm pretty sure if you talk bad about it, they're not going to let you back.
That and the ones that already
Shills.
They already watch a bunch of movies. You know, what's going to impress them is a movie that basically is not going to be the same. So they're already like, you know, do I have to watch another movie? You know, so it's like I'm basically just watching Snow White in live action.
Yeah.
You know, like this movie that's like super old. Like, so what's the difference? And it's just really, I guess it's just like for people who watched it, they're there to criticize and point out things that they like. They're not there to really just watch the movie, which is supposed to be entertaining, you know?
Yeah.
It's gonna be they're seeing if it's gonna be entertaining for the rest of us, and because it's their job, you know? So I think like all the reviews that's coming out or the leaks like reviews or what people are saying, it's just a matter of time till the movie comes out and everyone can make their own opinion.
Yeah. Well, I was the first to say I hated Prey.
Oh, really?
I got backlash for hating Prey.
And I only hear good things about
Backlash.
it.
And I hate Prey, and I still hate Prey.
Oh.
People were hating on me for saying that I hated Prey.
Why?
People say they don't trust my movie
Opinions?
Opinions, and I was like, dude, I don't care. I did not like Prey.
What about it?
I just thought it was I felt like it was just okay, so part that it had nothing to do with a female lead. It had nothing to do because I love aliens.
I was gonna say
Sigourney Weaver. I love Terminator 2, Sarah Connor, you know what I mean? So it's like, no, it had nothing to do with that. What got me was it starts off with the tribe. A girl is hunting with her family, and she can't catch animals. I think is what it is. She can't catch a bear. She can't hunt. Right? If I'm remembering the movie correctly. And all of a sudden, the predator comes into town, and all her brothers who are like professional hunters or family members get killed off by the predator. But this girl who can't catch an animal manages to kill and outrun the predator.
Wow.
And that's what threw me off about it. I just didn't like that. And let's see here. It says Prey wasn't really a Predator movie. It worked as a separate movie. But still, I did not like it. So it has no shield. So let's see. Prey is okay. At best, Adam Brody's Predators was I thought Predators was underrated. I still think that movie's great. Kevin's probably going to hate this take, but I'm hoping James Gunn fails because they got rid of my boy Henry Cavill.
Man, I know, but it's just,
it's not his fault though. That's the studio.
Regardless, like Henry Cavill is gonna he's always gonna be Zack Snyder Superman.
Oh, like he says Prey sucked, and dude, it has nothing to do with the. But you know what? This movie did come out during the woke era, but that had nothing to do with it. Oh, my wife's saying there's something outside. So it just I just didn't like the movie. I did not like the movie, and I've been saying I'm gonna rewatch it again, and I really should, but the oh man.
What?
I don't like that Predator in Prey. It's pretty dumb throughout the movie. I did think that scene though, where he was fighting those guys with the guns, was pretty cool. I thought that was a pretty cool scene. And the design of the Predator wasn't bad. It's the story I didn't like. It's the story I didn't like. I think Predator 2 is an underrated movie.
Man, I gotta watch. I have never seen a Predator movie.
What the hell?
Yeah,
that's a hot take.
Yeah.
You got to remember though, Kevin is young.
Yeah, but
he's only 17, so.
Oh, I gotta check it out though. I know Prey's there, but then I gotta watch the first one. And I've only seen it like in passing, just like seeing like Arnold and in a forest, and then I'm like, oh yeah,
dude, you got to watch it.
I know.
It's one of like Arnold's like movies. No, it's tough. It kind of is, but it's like a straight like starts off as like an army movie, like a military movie.
Yeah.
Then it gets into like sci-fi horror.
Yeah,
there's no joking. There's none of that, dude. It's a straightforward alien horror movie.
In like current day, which is cool.
In the 80s, yeah. In the 80s. And then Predator 2 is in the streets. of LA. Yeah, that's what they call the Predator
Ar-
City Hunter Predator.
is
It's not
Arnold
Arnold. It's Danny Glover, Danny Glover from Lethal Weapon,
What?
and that's a great movie too.
Because number 1 has him and Creed, right? Apollo Creed.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
He's in there, and it's got a lot of actors in there. Hold on a second. Give me 1 second.
Yep.
Kevin will
here.
keep you guys occupied.
Yep. So I don't know if you guys can tell what I'm already doing, but try to show it off. I'm gonna see if I can put the mic over here to kind of clear up the wire. That's right here. But this kind of looks familiar. It's someone in a wizard costume. Yeah, someone in a wizard costume.
All right.
Everything good?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I was getting worried. I was like, oh, dang.
Oh, shit. Okay, wait, no. Is it McFarlane Spider-Man from Wizard?
Yeah.
No way, dude.
Yeah. I was like, I want to know if he could
That
catch that.
I kind of caught it at first, but now I see it.
Yeah, and
That
I
looks
was like,
awesome.
I got to do something different. Because I was thinking about just, drawing what he did. But I was like, I'm going to do something different.
I love that. I love that cover, man.
Yeah, it's sick. See what I can probably.
Let's see here. Let's go back to comics. Remember when Henry Cavill made the Insta goes? Yes, I remember that. I remember when he said he was back. I was so hyped.
Me too. I was actually.
I
really
was so hyped. And then The Rock. Apparently, The Rock never confirmed with DC. But I got to give it to The Rock for trying to get Henry Cavill back.
Yeah, he was the only one. That's the one thing.
Well, I'm Zack Snyder too.
Oh yeah, but at that point he was
But
already out.
Yeah, he didn't. Yeah, so.
But The Rock was like, you know what?
Yeah, he wanted him back.
Yeah, he knew what the fans wanted and all that. And I saw Black Adam. I slept through the movie, but I was there for the end credits scene just because I wanted to see Superman.
The movie kind of, I don't know.
It was boring, bro.
It
was boring.
I liked when the Justice Society. I like when they were on screen.
Yeah. But then I was like, oh man, like when it was just Black Adam, the main character, bored. I'm sorry.
What does it say? The studio and James Gunn called Cavill the day after he announced he was coming back, and they fired him. And then Cavill post. There's the post is still on Henry Cavill's Instagram.
It's not really. I hear people say fired, but it's not even him. Them saying like, "Oh, you're fired." He never really had a job to get fired.
Yeah.
You can't get fired from something that's not happening.
Is that Orca? Who's Orca?
I don't know. Or is that the guy from
I think they're talking about
He-Man?
Oh, that's what. Yeah, you know what? It kind of looks like that a little bit.
Yeah, the hat.
Yeah. Kevin drawing Draco Malfoy wearing the sword.
That's the guy from Harry Potter, the blonde one.
I've never seen it. So I recently started watching it with my sister over here because we were the baby. She had the baby watching it.
Big Harry Potter.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. 30 minutes into it, I was into it.
Dude, I've seen all those movies.
I love Lord of the Rings more though. I think Lord of the Rings is fantastic, but those are for like adults who like are more patient. But yeah, Harry Potter, dude, it's like for kids, huh?
For kids,
Yeah.
but anyone can watch it. Like they're good movies, like even now. So
let me get my. I have my poster here.
Oh yeah.
Let me go get that.
I want to see that.
I have it right over here. I can show you. Oh.
I thought I brought my full-on eraser, and I'm kind of bummed that I did not. And I'm like mad at myself because I thought I did.
Let's see. Have you seen the new McFarlane statues already?
Like the Cyclops.
No, the Venom and the. Have you seen any of them out of box?
Just from your videos. So no, it's not in person. That Venom though is pretty badass.
I got you covered.
I want to see.
I'll let you bring. Hold that.
Oh yeah. Oh, just kidding.
These are delicate.
Man, the whole
See this one, dude?
Dude, I wanted to buy it this weekend at
This is look at this thing
at RocketCon, bro. But they had it at 100.
Why? Is it rare now?
I guess it's rare.
Can't be.
Yeah, and my buddy who was able to get one from the same seller, what he could do is 70, and I'm like, really? Like that's how much. But these are 50 already, huh?
Yeah, they're 50.
Yeah, dude. Like, oh man,
The chase is over there.
you don't happen to have more, do you?
I can get you one.
Dude, I want this
I can get
Hulk
you
one.
I can see if I can
I
get.
need
I can
both
see
of
if I can get
these.
this.
These are so good. Like,
I can see if I can get that.
I think honestly, it's because I saw my friend have this statue because he doesn't have the Wolverine one,
It's
right? Like, I love
beefy.
the legs. I love the legs. Like, I love seeing it in a whole 3D, like in the 3D view, because you just never would see it that way. And based off the comic, and dude, I think that inspired me. Seeing the statue inspired me to do the piece I did.
I was when I got this
Yeah,
one,
fair.
and then I got the Iron Man one. I was like, oh, these are the best 1/6 scale ones. But no, this guy
It's
Carlos
still the
was
best.
right. Yeah, this still
That's number one. This is number
this
two
takes the cake. Yeah, the Wolverine one's great too.
because it has to be. Like, it's so good. Like these two.
Yeah.
Can I hold this one?
Yeah,
I've seen my friend have it, and I never even held it because he like tucked it away. But it's so good, man. Oh man,
It's super detailed. This is the best
dude, it's so
like
freaking
Hulk statue for this price.
yeah.
For $50. This is the I was hoping he would do a chase in green.
I'm surprised he didn't.
He's gonna give us a green one.
Yeah. Hey, use my picture,
Oh yeah, that's right.
dude. Imagine that'd be the best.
Yeah, put them side by
Oh
side.
yeah, perfect like inspiration right there.
That'd be cool. That'd be cool.
I would love to see this. But man, I gotta say, like, seeing like if Mondo ever tackled to do something like that, like the Juggernaut with a Hulk, bro.
That
I
thing is
love
sick.
that. I love a Hulk in that type of like what do you call it? Soft vinyl
Soft final, yeah.
form, yeah.
I do want to put these out though. Like when I get a spot,
Just like a
I want to have
whole
like a Modu case
of
full
McFarlane
of all
statues.
his statues.
Marvel.
Yeah, these are great.
Yeah, dude. I
The
was
Spider-Man
not.
one's there. I think you've seen it already, though. No.
Oh yeah, that one's
Yeah.
great. Yeah, that one's cool. And then they have the
I have them all.
oh, you have them all?
I have
Okay,
them all,
cool,
yeah.
cool. Yeah, the what are these? The 1/6?
These are 1/6, yeah.
1/6, yeah. The 1/12 scales are cool.
Those
But-
are awesome.
Yeah, but these just like have so much presence.
I just
man.
think they're a little overpriced.
they're 30.
$30.
Yeah, because it's $20 more you can get basically because they have
Yeah.
both of those in 1/12, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm like,
Well,
yeah,
no, not these. There's no Hulk in 1/12.
Oh, but there's Wolverine.
There's a Wolverine, but from the X-Men Jim Lee cover.
Oh yeah, that's right.
There it is.
Oh, excuse me. Yeah, those are so. This one's so cool. So yeah, I was thinking like, do I want to draw the same pose? But I was like, nah. But I do love how he just has the fabric laying like all over the
Dude,
costume.
I remember when I first bought this issue as a kid. When my dad bought it for me.
Wow,
I
dude.
remember just being like, and I didn't even know McFarlane drew this. I wasn't at that point when this magazine came out. I don't think I was like really following the artist.
Yeah, I love that he always did that right there,
Yeah, I know.
like just like a scroll.
Yep.
Like it's so funny that like
I didn't realize that it is a scroll, right?
yeah, it's like whoosh, McFarlane.
Hey, right.
Yeah, that's so fun. I just noticed he has a little web wings underneath.
Oh yeah, I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, that's cool. I don't know if that's in the original drawing, but I like how they colored this piece back then.
Looks great. This
Yeah.
is something I'm hoping to get signed at WonderCon if possible.
How are you gonna do this?
I'm gonna open it and put it in one of the comic sleeves like this and
Yeah.
fold it and keep it in that.
Yeah, just be like,
Just like, please talk,
yeah,
please.
real quick. Yeah,
But I
just
want
be-
to ask him a question. Like I want to say,
But if you're
it's-
gonna see him more than one time, you'll be you're just gonna be like, oh, you're back.
dude, there's so much. If I had Todd on the channel, you don't even know. Like he talks a lot, right? He's a talker. I
Yeah.
talk a lot too. So I think I'm like we'd be
You'll
both
hold back.
talking over each other.
I gotta say, I've seen him on other channels and
Smaller channels.
Smaller
Yeah,
channels.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, it's just
He
a
gets
matter
to
of
the
time.
right. He gets to the right people though. That's why
I gotta say though, I don't see you not talking. I see you talking to him on your channel very soon.
I hope so, man. I'll tell you this. Like my favorite band's Korn. Like you see some Korn figures up there, which are super rare. Some more back there you probably can't see, which is really rare. I've met the band twice. If I could talk to the singer or any of the band
Is that
members,
the singer?
yeah, in the front,
What's his
I
name?
would. Jonathan Davis.
And they're still like all alive.
They're all alive, but 2 members are not there anymore.
Wait, he's still a thing? Korn's still a thing?
Korn's still popular, dude.
What?
They're still selling out shows. Yeah, man.
Oh, wow.
Oh, funny thing, since I'm a huge Korn fan, their 3rd album, Follow the Leader, guess who did the artwork?
I know Tommy Farley.
McFarlane did.
Yeah, isn't that like
That's
it's like meant
nuts.
to be,
That's
right? That you
nuts,
are
dude.
like the ultimate fan.
That's nuts. But
Because like I remember you saying so like how many issues of Spawn do you have?
I don't know, dude. I couldn't tell you. I'm missing a lot still. I'm missing a lot from like 1 to like 300. Because remember, 300 was the key issue.
Yeah.
I'm missing a lot in between.
Is 300? What happened? What's the cover for 300?
300 was where he broke records.
Oh wait, no, that one was black and white, right?
There was tons of variants.
Yeah,
dude.
my friend has. Yeah, he has. Who's a big like Tom McFarlane fan? He showed me 300. I was looking through it. Yeah.
If you were to go through my comics, dude, you would find tons of McFarlane covers of variants for Image comics. I bought so much stuff.
I was gonna say, I'm surprised you don't have that one, that Hulk one.
I wasn't getting a lot of the Marvel stuff at the time.
Yeah, now that stuff's just impossible to find, bro. I was so surprised I found that one, because it's like he's who he is, and this is like his stuff with the last company he worked with, you know, like the last big company besides his own.
Do you collect any lines or figs?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Like I like all the same stuff. Like I don't have any like Mondo or Hot Toys, but I have a lot of like the what do you call it? 112. Those are 112.
Yeah, like the Marvel
so like
Legend style.
Yeah, Marvel
DC.
Legends. Yeah, McFarlane. I like. For me, when I started collecting, it was more about the quantity.
Mm-hmm.
Like I got like even Funkos. Like they're affordable. They're small. Like I can get a lot, and that was like my collection was more quantity. But now I'm at that point where it's just I'm willing to wait, and I'm willing to wait for something that I might not even know I wanted.
Yeah.
You know, for quality. And honestly, I had probably the most I ever had for McFarlane figures was like maybe like 20 or 30. And now I think I'm trying to keep it like at like 15 or under that, just for like the Justice League or the main characters I really like.
Yeah.
And then for stuff like Mondo and Hot Toys, it's cool because they're more expensive. But there's some characters that they've yet to make that I'm like, just like, you know, this is perfect time to hop on. And,
and they're just getting hot right now.
Yeah.
So it's a perfect time to jump in.
Yeah. And for me, besides that, I like collecting art books, like books that just, you know, like especially from the artists. So like if they have their own art book like at their table at Comic Cons, it's like the perfect thing to get, because it's just like them collected, you know. I like that.
That's good.
Yeah.
Let's see. It says here, I know the Hulk was supposed to be gray in the cover, but I would have preferred a green version. I wish Rocket Con looked like they had a solid. I wish I wasn't. Okay.
Oh, that's cool. Dang, that's sick.
If you guys talk Mondo, ask them about 6 or 7 inch figures of their. I think you asked me this last time when I was asking questions. I could not ask them all the questions. I tried my best. Their I think it was their manager was like, he was in the private chat, so he was like saying you only got this amount of time left.
Like,
I'll ask if I get to do their booth tour for sure, which they already scheduled me. I will definitely ask them questions, guys. I got a lot of questions already lined up that I didn't get to ask them. And the thing about me is I try to make conversations different from every other YouTuber. You know what I mean? I try to make it more like I don't know how to explain it, but I try to be different. I try to make it more as best I can, fun if I can. But
for the person you're interviewing.
Yeah, exactly. And not only that, I've seen some people, especially with McFarlane, I've seen them interview McFarlane and they're like, "Oh, you're still doing comics?" It's like, dude, I'm like,
you're so out of touch.
Like, what is wrong with you guys? Like, why are you guys gonna interview this?
Yeah.
Like,
that's
seriously.
like the worst, because like you know, you like, from my experience, I don't interview people, but there's a sense of, for what I do when I do these conventions, you know, your artwork can take you so far, but if you go ahead, if you want to steal the deal on a sale or just have a good experience, you got to learn how to like talk and kind of approach every conversation with respect and humility, to make sure that you're just a person, you know. And that's how I feel like you are approaching the person you're interviewing, you know, because like no one wants to talk to not a fan but a reporter, because it's just like scripted, you know.
But it's like with me, for instance, like when I got to interview Mondo, I was nervous, dude, and then when I went on, it was fine, it was flowing. But I am a legit fan. I buy their stuff. You can see, like, there's a full case right here of Mondo.
Yeah.
There's Mondo figures right back here. There's Mondo figures on the floor over here. But it's like, I have questions that I want to ask them as a collector. You know what I mean? It's not something I'm like, I have to research because I don't know what the hell they have.
That's
why when
so funny.
That's why when I got in touch with them, I was like, I want to, because they asked me, what do you want to talk about? I was like, I want to talk about their 1/6 scale line, and I want to talk about their soft vinyl because those are some of the figures I own.
Right.
So
Because you have a personal experience.
yeah,
with
it's like trust me, there's a lot of YouTubers out there that get sent stuff and they don't know what the hell they're getting.
And yeah, that's good because you're not a poser.
Yeah, I try not to be.
Yeah, that's good.
You can ask Todd what McFell figure is his favorite.
Mattel.
Can you hear me now? That's a good song. I wish McFarlane would make NECA Invincible. Well, I wish NECA would make. Oh, gotcha.
But even I mean, him hopping on any like if he can, like if he's trying to buy Diamond because they have the rights to Invincible, dude,
Well, Carlos said it was a rumor.
But like if if that happens, oh man, I'm gonna hop on those Invincible figures super quick.
But going back to your question, Snow Blackheart, I have questions already in line. But I don't know if they can do a 7-inch line because of Marvel Legends, even though they're 6-inch.
Yeah, that's true. Like I learned now that like there are rights to even
sizes.
Yeah.
So when I got to talk to them, if you watch my interview, check out my interview with Mondo. They explain certain things like that,
like why things are the way they are.
Yeah, they can't have, like he was telling me, like if on a base, if something's like there's like a flower or a leaf or grass going this way, he says the studio will message you back and tell them to put it this way. It's like there's a lot that goes into it. So I kind of wanted to get more into detail with them, but my time was cut short. They told me I had like over an hour with them, and I didn't. I had 30 minutes.
What? Oh,
yeah. So I was kind of like bummed.
Well, it's okay.
I got in.
Yeah, that's true. And then there's always interview number 2 or 3 or 4.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope so. I do. I still a lot more I wanted to bring up with them. And they just announced the Batman Beyond 1/6 scale figure. That
looks great. Like that might be the first one.
Did you see the Super Shredder soft vinyl?
I think it's badass.
That thing looks insane. Yeah, Mondo's killing it. This makes me hate Hasbro even more than I do now because of Marvel Legends. Explain why.
Yeah, why?
Explain to us, shall you?
I'm so curious why more.
But
whoever asked for the inking, I hope this is on their scale. I hope they like that so far. Whatever I got, because they're like, hey, how are your inking still? I'm like, I think they're pretty good. Like I like doing. I'm like at that point now where I'm like really just enjoying doing a piece in black and white and kind of just letting it be that. And then if I want to color it, like I said, I just hit up a few of my friends that are way better than me at coloring. Because my skill on digital coloring is that Hulk right there. Like that's it.
Oh, that's digital?
Yeah. So I drew it on paper and then I just scan it and color it on Photoshop. That's basically what they did here. This is the original art, and then they make sure they preserve it by scanning it, and basically they could do the colors how they did it right there. But there's variants of people doing just flat colors. Yeah. So that's why you see like that. See like a lot of different like that. There's a lot of different versions of that piece because it's all in black and white.
That's true.
Yeah.
And there is different covers to that.
Yeah, exactly. Like
I think I own 2 or 3 variants.
Oh, sick.
Yeah. It's like the Gambit miniseries. They have a gold version of issue 1 of the books that came in the 90, and I just recently bought it. And I know there's a rare version of this cover right here that I do want to find. I think it might be a gold version too.
Yeah, there's a gold version.
So,
yeah, it's pretty cool.
So that's one that I would love. Oh, I didn't realize he had little. Did he have little spiders on the cover? I don't remember.
Yeah, so I did not. My friend told me this. At the end of every Spider-Man cover he draws, he actually writes the amount of spiders.
No way.
And if you look right here, there's a question mark under his signature. See, I'm gonna show them right here. So what I did is, so whenever he signs his name, dang, I don't think it's going to show, but this is where it says McFarlane. And then like on that scroll, and he actually has a question mark there because he lost track of how many spiders that's on there. Yeah. He writes down like a number to keep track of how many spiders there are. But I guess he went to the point where he just forgot or couldn't keep count.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's interesting. Yeah. I was like, that's cool.
Hope Mondo do 1/6 scale Justice League animated series figures. I hope so too.
That'd be
so.
the
I
best.
asked him certain questions, like for you.
Yes.
I said, "Are you making a Superman? Are you going to do a Bruce Wayne? Are you going to do more?" I don't know if I said Justice League,
but just DC.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then he said, "Wait for WonderCon's panel." That's what he said. That's all he told me.
And it's perfect timing because like everyone's getting on the DC train. You know, like go back to making old stuff new again. Because then people appreciate that are hardcore fans. So when new stuff is coming out based off the new movies, that new stuff that's based off the old stuff will just be old stuff.
Yeah.
Like all this X-Men stuff, because it came out around the show, the 97 show coming back, all this stuff is probably really rare already.
Some of it's don't stock.
Oh,
unless
okay.
you get the timed edition. The timed editions are hard to get.
Oh, okay.
So those are like that Cyclops, the timed edition. Because it comes with the jacket.
Is there a Gambit timed edition?
That's the timed edition.
What's the regular one? What's the difference?
Head sculpts and accessories.
So
that's what makes the timed edition.
Mm.
So he doesn't come with all the head sculpts. He doesn't come with the Mystique head sculpt, which I don't even know if it's here. It might have fallen.
Wait, why is there a Mystique head sculpt?
It's a split because he did it on one of the episodes.
Oh,
Mystique was disguised as him. That she killed Professor Xavier, and that's what caused Days of Future Past. Right. So if you look at Bane right here.
Oh yeah.
That bottom torso is a timed edition.
That's a big
and it comes with a lot of so certain figures you need two of.
That one is
Venom. You get the I think it's these two head sculpts are exclusive, and I don't know what else, but this is just a Mondo exclusive, the Black Suit Spider-Man, because you can buy a lot of these from Big Bad. The timed editions are Mondo exclusive, right? The regular editions you can get except for like this is just a straight Mondo exclusive.
Yeah, you gotta I gotta keep up with you when I gotta ask you before ever purchasing anything. Be like, hey,
do come with me. What if I don't know if you're gonna be busy during my tour?
You know what time is it?
I think it's 11:30.
11:30 on Friday.
On Friday.
Oh, that's just the start. I'll go.
Yeah, I'll have you tag along.
That's perfect.
If Carlos doesn't show up, you can be my cameraman.
Yeah, I'll be like,
if Carlos doesn't show up, but so this is what he responded with. Since Hasbro is doing the ML line, Mondo isn't free to do their own 6-inch line. Like, I love every single one of the Mondo figs, but they cost too much. It's insane how accurate it is. Yeah, and the thing about Mondo, you don't like the detailing on the packaging too is insane.
I don't think it'd be any cheaper. It might be a little cheaper if they got the 6-inch line, but they wouldn't sacrifice what they do, like you're saying, with the box art, with all the head accessories,
and you probably get the accessories.
Exactly. Like, what are they, like $200 at least?
A little over 200.
Right. So then it at most be over 100 something.
The 112. Well, they're doing. Have you seen their Ghostbuster 112?
How much are they?
I think they're either 90 or 100.
Well, then
they come with accessories,
exactly. And the box art must be crazy
for sure. They have artists, like actual artists who work on this stuff.
That's a dream. Because as a toy collector, besides being a comic artist, that is something that I love to have. Like being like able to be like, I have my art, or I see my art at Target, at Walmart, at Disneyland.
Yep.
Like that'd be the dream.
I think they sell Mondo at Disneyland.
They do, and
right?
Hot Toys,
That's right. Hot Toys I knew. It says here, to add to that, Hasbro in general uses cheap plastic. Figures break, and I dislike them for also they kill the Power Rangers.
Damn. Certified Hasbro hater.
Number one of the issues, paint, plastic, QOL stuff. All the censoring characters like Goblin, Queen, and not doing it justice.
But they did that character based off the X-Men show, though. Did they?
Goblin Queen?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Yeah, it was in the X-Men 97 packaging.
Oh, that one.
If that's what
was wrong with it? What was the issue with the figure?
I guess because she's a little more risque in the comic.
Oh, the
animated version.
The actually animated series kind of
did more of that.
Made Rogue and Jean like flat butt and busty like they were.
Exactly.
Didn't they say it's because real people don't look like that? And it's like, dude, they're fucking comic book characters. You mean to tell me there's an Omega Red that doesn't look like Omega Red in real life? That's insane. That's insane. I don't know. That's dumb. They should have kept them how they looked.
Let's see. All right. Okay. Now it's the more satisfying part is filling in all the black areas, so you can see like it coming out a little more.
Have you drawn a Pennywise yet?
No, I'm actually doing this series of sketch cards for another company, and they're asking to do like mashups, and they're doing the first one is a Mickey themed one, and I've seen an artist that's on the cards do a classic Pennywise Mickey mashup, and I was like, I got to do the current one. I think it's pretty sick, but this is the classic one. It's pretty dope, right?
Oh, dude, that looks awesome.
Right?
That looks awesome.
So I'll do the new one.
That looks awesome.
So
dude.
if I could do the new one, like as good as this, I'll let you know. I'll show you.
I don't think that looks good too. I'm not a big Ghostface fan, but it looks good. Who is this person?
Benson.
I gotta follow them.
Yeah.
Can you at me at just one of his?
Yeah, I do this one.
I don't think you know. I don't like. Do you know I'm a big Pennywise fan?
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I saw your. Yeah. I know that you love Batman, Spawn, and Pennywise.
Pennywise, like, so I was always a Pennywise fan since the '90s miniseries that aired in 1990.
Oh, so like Tim Curry.
And then I eventually from there I read the book as a kid.
Wow.
Yeah, freaking 1,000 pages I think it was.
Is it?
Yeah, I think so. And
it was just it, right?
Yeah. So I owned like a few It collectibles, very few because nothing was really out. When It 2017 came out, that's when everything. Yeah, I was always an It fan. I wasn't somebody who jumped on and then claimed to be like the biggest It fan because I was calling myself the biggest It fan. And I started getting hate from certain people DMing me saying, you're not the biggest It fan. So then it fueled me even more. I'm like the biggest. Every time I got something new, I'm like the biggest It fan. Like I would just always say that. So
like how what's his name? Carlos is the
biggest Crow fan. But I legit like I have a lot of It merchandise, dude, and a lot of it's stored at my mom's house.
Man. So you were already like so and that's all when that TV series came out.
But there was no real merch.
Right. So you whatever you can get, you got.
So very little items came out. And then when the 2017 came out, then they started doing a lot of the Tim Curry stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, see right here, he says, do you miss the It craze? Yeah, I do. I really do.
So you must be so excited for the new show.
Yeah, I'm excited for the series. I'm excited Bill Skarsgård's coming back. It's going to create a whole new spawn of It merchandise again. And then like right here are some of my rarest Pennywise stuff that I own.
Wow.
Prime One Studio bust.
So. What are those on the bottom?
Diamond Select, actually.
What? Yeah. Really?
Back when they were doing good gallery figures.
Wow.
So I have a pretty insane It collection.
Dang. You have the It collection.
I'm It. I didn't watch X-Men 97 because of the censoring the girls.
What? It's
but
good,
also
though.
Some of the weird stuff I heard about Morph and Wolverine. Yeah. I know.
Dude, but you okay, from what I've seen, like I remember you going to the WonderCon thing.
Yeah, I got to talk to them.
Yeah, you interviewed the actor. That person said like
they have a friendship.
Yeah, like let people assume what it is, but even the voice actor said how it is. And they X-Men
97 is amazing.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Don't sleep on it, man. It's amazing. I'm not gonna lie. It took me a minute to get past the animation.
Yeah.
But then it was fine. Amazing show, dude. It was amazing.
Because when it looked good, it looked really good.
And you're gonna miss out on some crazy storylines that are gonna be coming out. So give it a shot.
Man, the one when I'm not gonna say what it is, not to ruin it for this person, but when that scene happened with who, I was shocked. I was definitely like, I couldn't believe that just happened.
Hey, trust me, you're talking to somebody who's right there with you. But take it from me, man. X-Men 97 is awesome. X-Men 97 is great.
Especially once all the behind the scenes stuff came out about how it got to like what it took for them to get to the point they got. Like there's so much love and care in that put in that show. It shows.
It's seriously good. And I mean I love the first episode, but it each episode gets you more invested in the series. Yeah. And it's just it plays like a soap opera, man. A lot of drama. But that's how the original X-Men was too.
Mm-hmm. It just naturally
check it out. And then not this live stream that me and Carlos are going to be doing this Saturday. The following one, because when he's down here for WonderCon, we'll see if he's coming down.
Is he still in the live?
I don't know if he's still in here, but we're gonna do a live together, and I want to see you back with an update on at least 3 episodes. But you got to watch the whole series. And I'm telling you right now, each episode just keeps on getting better and better and better. I'm not joking with you.
And I gotta say too, I've never completed the whole original show. So watching this was like, Okay, like from what I already know, and you don't need to watch the whole original show. Like this show does a great job just to kind of like
Establish all the characters.
exactly. And in the little recaps, they even like reanimate stuff from the old show, which was like a nice touch.
There's a lot of homage. There's a
Yeah.
lot, but it still has this. Other than how they did some of the ladies, and Morph's a little bit different. He is, but it still feels like the original show.
Yeah, and
It still feels like the original show.
And that's special because when the Batman show, the Cape Crusader came out.
Oh yeah, that was okay.
It was okay.
That was okay.
But it just sucked because all the talent that was involved, Bruce Timm coming back and pushing it, I was super let down.
I was too.
I was like, oh man.
I didn't even finish it.
Me neither. Like I only saw the first 2 episodes, and like if you want to talk about animation like jarring you, that was like, whoa, I can't watch this. I don't know why. Like it's something that is just hard for me to keep up with, And it sucked because I love DC and anything I can get.
So this is something I'm worried about. Says I wonder how they will handle season 2's writing, because that guy wrote an amazing season, dude. The guy who got fired.
I think he
wrote some of them.
Yeah, he finished season 2.
Okay, you're right. I think he finished season 2. I don't know if they're going to change anything.
Yeah,
I think his name was Bo something or Bo. But yeah, I'm right there with you. I'm worried about that too. But he brought that 90s nostalgia right back into this.
It's for you guys. It must have been like, oh my god, a fan.
Dude,
is like
I was
writing
every time every episode ended, I was like, no, I was excited for the next one. And me and Carlos would be talking like, what do you think this is going to happen here? What do you think is going to happen here? And then we do our predictions. And I predicted a lot of stuff that actually happened.
Because you're a comic fan.
Because I'm a comic fan, and I just kind of comic fan. I don't want to say why, but
my friends who are big into X-Men were telling me like, yeah, I could see where this is going because they keep up with the comics. And I was like, wait, whoa. Rogue and Magneto are together?
Yeah.
I was like, I did not know that. I did not know that.
No more spoilers on this, guys.
Oh. Hey, there you go.
Like how they handle, if you're a comic book reader, I'll give you this. How they handle Gambit's character will get you excited. Mm-hmm. Definitely get you excited. And that guy who voiced Gambit sounds just like him, man.
Man, that's awesome. Like, yeah, it was really good.
It's definitely one of the best animated series I've seen in years.
Imagine it was bad. That would suck.
It was bad. Nah, they couldn't mess this up. This was a big one.
Yeah.
Like I didn't watch Spider-Man. What was it called?
Friendly Neighborhood.
I didn't watch that. I did not see anything.
Okay.
Current day Rogue 304ing. I don't know, man. Now, no. It was in the comics. It's in the comics.
Yeah, like if anything,
it's in the comics. Everything that you see in this series
is accurate.
Takes from the comics and also takes from the show from the 90s. So
it's a good blend.
Yeah. And I got to interview the original writers too.
Oh yeah, the Leewolds.
Yeah.
They're really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited. Season 2, like how hyped everyone was for season 1, it's gonna be like a insane like amount of like just like hype when that comes out next year. Yeah. Okay.
Gumbo.
What's up?
No, I just want to say gumbo.
You like eating gumbo?
No, that's what Wolverine calls Gambit. He calls him gumbo.
That's funny, actually.
I'm trying to think. He does have it. Yeah, what's up?
Okay, so what about Gambit that like you like? Like what is it about him that makes him like stick out to you?
His badassery, man.
Yeah.
He's a freaking player.
Yeah.
He's a ladies' man. He freaking smokes a cigarette. You know what I mean? He's got the trench coat. He's got the hair. He's got the freaking, what is it? The red pupils.
Yeah.
The red pupils, they're black. No, they're red.
Yeah, they're red. Yeah.
And the outfit itself is just sick. The fact that he's powerful, he can charge objects and make them explode, but he uses cards as weapon. And then the X-Men animated series just made me fall in love with him. It was all that. And then he's so mysterious. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Gambit's not even... Oh, we know his name, but then it's like...
Remy LeBeau.
But like, how did he even... Like, I don't even know if there was ever like a Gambit... Like, is there an origin story for him?
Yeah, there's actually one in the X-Men animated series.
Do you like it? Like, is it?
Dude, the X-Men animated series is amazing.
Like they nailed like a good, like it made sense.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, okay, cool.
Kev, which do you think is better, X-Men 97 or Invincible? Ooh.
For me, I don't know. I guess I like both for different reasons. You know?
Which one's better? You're gonna say Invincible. I already know it.
But it's already on season 3, and X-Men's still on season 1. So if I were to compare season 1 and 1, Invincible's better. But
Wow.
X-Men is technically season 6? Because there was 5 seasons.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, so it's not really fair. You know, you have to compare season 1 with season 1 of X-Men, you know? So of Invincible and X-Men. So, but the story for season 1 of Invincible is amazing. Like, you're going to be like, whoa. And then it's cool because I showed my friend who, like you, has heard about it but never seen it, watched the whole show because he was hooked.
It's 3 seasons?
3 seasons, yeah. Yeah. And it's good because, like, season 2 is weird because they dropped, like, 4 episodes. They took like basically almost like a 3-month like pause for some reason to build up hype, but then people just forgot that the show was even still going on. So then they dropped the last half, and everyone just forgot. But season 3 they put out week to week to week, and now it's over. And I'm like, dang, like that was quick. But that must have been the same for X-Men too, because it was only like 10 episodes.
Yeah. That was How long are they? 30 minutes?
Yeah. So it was like nothing, you know, like especially when you're like hooked, it's like nothing with time. But I
was hoping that the last X-Men episode was gonna be an hour.
I was hoping that too, man.
It was
but
only 30 minutes. Or was it 40 minutes?
I don't remember. But what we saw felt like a lot, and it was like I was jumping out of my seat because of what we saw.
Yeah, and especially that end credit scene. It was something that I called early on.
Yeah, it was cool. Okay.
So what do you do? I mean, obviously you're not going to do the red and everything.
No,
on there. When you start doing like the eyes and stuff,
I'll do that. I think honestly, when it comes to just, I guess moving around, I think I just draw something until I like it to a point where I move on to the next.
I remember you telling me that.
Yeah. So for me, it's just like, okay, I'm doing the blue area, right, where it would be like where the legs or the blue part of the suit would be. So I'm just gonna do my best to fill in, not most of it to my liking before I move on to like another aspect of the costume. But I also am just kind of like filling in the shadows of the cape too, just because I already have the same thickness of pen, so I'm just gonna do that while I have this going on.
That's all foreign to me. I have no idea what he's talking about.
You just you're like, oh, cool. Yeah. When I know I don't really I don't know. For me, I don't really like watching artists draw either. I think
really
I'm just impatient too. Because I'm doing it, it's easier for me to like. I just want to see it done. So that's why I'd say I'm pretty fast. So that's why I like draw at the pace I do, because I think I'm just impatient. Like, I want to just get to the start to the end. Oh yeah, and that right there, that's the black and white version. But at WonderCon, we're gonna have that piece fully colored and 11x17 print. So if anyone, I had an X-Men print last year that was a horizontal one, where you have the one that you have. Yeah. Right. And every event that I was at least had a few actors from the show, and people would come back and would get the print and would come back like, I got it all signed on there.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's awesome, man.
So a lot of the actors, like I got to meet the voice actress of Jubilee and Sunspot, and they've told me like, wait, you're the one that made that? I've seen that so many times.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and I was just like, it felt nice because I was like I was getting somewhere with what I was doing. And I guess too, like, to kind of like, if there's a way to break down what to do for conventions after my first year of like being like a independent artist, but trying to break through to being a professional artist, I'd say, and to be successful, is to make sure you do stuff for yourself, but also do your best to appeal to whatever's trendy, but not force it, you know, like how you go about interviewing people. Like you're gonna see a bunch of X-Men stuff. What are you gonna do that's gonna be different?
Yeah.
You know? And I was like, you're not gonna see, if you're not professional, not professional, my bad, but a lot of the group shots are done by professionals. Like the Todd Knock one that you have, he's a professional. And I was like, but I knew that my skills could be there. I was like, I could do that. I'm not gonna do the same thing, but I could do that. And that piece that you just showed off right now, me last year wouldn't be able to do that. I did the horizontal one where it's like the Alex Ross, everyone just standing there looking cool. Yeah. But at this point, like the skills I were able to like develop, I could do something like that. That only took like a day.
That's crazy, man.
Right? And I have documentation showing my friends like, all right, I'm gonna start this. I'm gonna do an X-Men piece, and then like a day later, all right, it's done. What do you guys think?
That's cool, man.
So if for my friends who I share it with, they're like, oh, what you got next? You know, I'm always doing something different. I'm always thinking about like, you know, because some last minute announcements, like who knows, you might see a Batman Spawn print for WonderCon because Jim Lee and, you know,
Tom seriously, yeah.
And it's already something I wanted to do. So, you know, kind of appeal to your fandom is what I try to approach it. But then with the love that you put into something, other people are going to catch on that like the same thing.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's kind of it. And then I just enjoy it. You know, it's fun. I wouldn't say, oh, damn.
That's all good.
Okay. Like, it is like, you know, you want to do your best to make at least a table back, but then it's all about just having a good time, sharing with other people like-minded, like you, like, you know, like-minded, and then just being able to just, I guess, if you're a fan of a lot of creators, letting them know that you were inspired by them. Because then how you feel, like how I feel when people tell me that, I'm like, man, I want to share that with people that inspired me because I'm here because of them, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's why like meeting Todd McFarlane would be nuts, but I'm not a huge fan like you. Like I would be like, I wouldn't be afraid to like just talk because I'm like,
I wouldn't be afraid to talk.
Oh yeah, I guess I wouldn't be nervous.
I would talk too much.
Yeah, I guess I would just be like, it'd be hard to talk to him without like, I guess like I wouldn't even know what to say because like you said, like he's very busy. Everyone's trying to get something in.
You gotta get something quick, man.
Yeah, and he's just like, I feel like he's like a person in motion. He's always like moving.
And you know, he's the questions that people ask him, he's heard thousands of times.
Yeah. Like you got to like really stick out to him for him to really give you his time.
Yep. Here's the Gambit. Somebody asked if I have the Gambit Mondo. It's right there.
Damn. So, and you got it signed, right? The box?
No, I didn't go because of the fires.
Oh, yeah. Are you going to try to get it signed? Oh, yeah.
He's not going to be there. Not the original voice actor. I already have the new one.
Oh, yeah.
They're asking here, do you sell your prints online?
Yeah. You can connect with me on my Instagram as
Kevin
well.
Tran.
Yeah, you don't have to actually go to conventions. I do sell all my prints online. So you can reach out to my Instagram or my email. I could write it somewhere and then we could kind of, I'll leave it next to my drawing so then people could see.
Kevin, do you use brush pen? And if so, any favorites? I've been shopping around for something other than my Pentel pocket brush.
Oh, yeah. I like using the Pentel pocket brush, but I like, there's a Pentel brush pen, and then it's like this thicker one right here. This one, it has like a gray end to it, but
there you go.
I like this one, but I also like using Posca's as like a brush pen, even though it's like a big nib. I really appreciate how these look because it's just a fat, like chunky, like tip, and I think for me, bolder lines just have a better impact because then if something already creates a bold line and you have thinner pens, it will just be a good balance of like line weight, and that's very pleasing to the eye, especially if you're trying to do like comic book art. So Posca's I like. I also really like using the brushes that Micron offers. The brush, just like the brush pen, and anything like this where the nib is pretty firm. So I hope that answers your question. Switch hand when you hand cramps or just let it rest. I don't really get hand cramps, knock on wood, but I usually don't. So yeah.
You should get business cards, dude.
Oh, I do have.
Oh, you do have some?
Yeah, I usually save them at my
For your booths?
for my booth. Yeah, I'll leave that there, and then I'll give my email too.
Oh,
Yeah, I'll give my email just in case people are on the Instagram.
Instagrammo. But yeah, I got the Gambit. It comes with like how many different head sculpts? 4 different head sculpts and different card effects.
You know, I know that they never made. Oh, damn, it's reversed.
Is it reversed?
Yeah.
Here, you guys can take a look.
Yeah, we could share that at the end too. Or can you leave it somewhere, like on a comment or something? I pin it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
So it's Instagram at Kevin. Is it all one word now, right?
Yeah.
It's all one word?
All one word, yeah. Okay.
Underscore. That's Instagram, and then oh, damn it. Is that an underscore? I can't even tell with this.
Yeah, that should be underscore. Yeah. I mean, there it is. There it is.
That's the Instagram right there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what the star means. And an email, Kevin Art.
Kevin
Tran Art.
Kevin Tran Art. 101. Yeah. Let's see. Let me ask you, Ralph. What are your favorite films? Because you guys were talking about films last week. Besides like comic book films or like
I love a variety, dude.
Okay.
Sci-fi, horror, comics, romance, drama, thrillers.
What's your favorite?
Everything.
What's your favorite comedy?
Damn.
Yeah.
Comedy movie?
Yeah, comedy movie. Yeah.
Dude, that's so hard. There's so many good comedy films. I don't know why the first thing that popped in my head was Ace Ventura.
Ace Ventura.
I love Jim Carrey. Ace Ventura 1, Ace Ventura 2 are great movies. Comedies, damn. Coming to America.
Nice.
The Great Outdoors. Groundhog's Day.
So everything like in that era.
In the night, I absolutely love the 40-Year-Old Virgin.
Oh, I love that movie too. That movie's
I absolutely love that movie.
How do you feel about like 21 and 22 Jump Street, like those type of
Those
movies?
are surprising.
Right?
I was actually surprised on how good 21 Jump Street was and 22 Jump Street. It wasn't really like the show,
right?
But it was still good
because it was really just like
it was more comedic.
Yeah, it's like not making fun. It kind of making fun. It was
kind of making fun of it. Yeah. It was because they were saying you look like you're 30 in high school.
Oh yeah, and you followed the show.
Yeah,
when it came out. Oh,
wow. I still watch the show during lunch.
Oh really?
When I'm at lunch, if I don't go to the gym during lunch, I watch 21 Jump Street, eat flame broiler. Miranda, hello. This is all pre-med. Aren't you at work? My favorite is this. This is The End's a great movie.
I love that movie. I love like with Jonah Hill,
Seth Rogen.
Seth Rogen.
James Franco.
James Franco. I just love like all those movies they did, like The Disaster Artist. I love.
I forgot about that one.
Like those movies, like it sucks. It's the end of an era, but those like the 2010s, like those movies, like every year there was something new, and I kind of miss all those. And I'm like, dang,
good times, man. But there's too many comedies, man. I was just so much. There's so much. But 40-Year-Old Virgin, Ace Ventura, a lot of the ones I mentioned.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
Any favorite animated movies?
Animated movies.
Yeah.
Like, are we talking Disney?
Yeah, or Disney or Pixar or like anything really. That's anything. Because I know you have a kid, so you're kind of like rewatching.
I rewatch. So right? So as a kid growing up, Pinocchio was one of my favorite Disney movies.
You know, I don't think I've ever seen that.
I just got my son watching it, and he loves it, and I realized it's still my favorite Disney movie.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, man. So I've never seen it all the way through, but I went on the ride for the first time. It's like, dark. Dude, that ride's scary, dude.
That ride, that movie is kind of dark.
Yeah, the whale scares the crap out of me.
That whale is scary,
right? It's so loud
in
too.
The cartoon too, it's the same way, but it's not. It's like a typical Disney movie in that era, but there's not a lot of jokes. There is some funny moments, but it's more serious toned.
Yeah, it's like really trying to push a lesson on the kids. Like, if kids are watching, it's pretty scary. Like, yeah.
Who's Rowan Blanchard from Girl Meets World?
I have no clue.
I know Boy Meets World. I don't know Girl Meets World. I know Girl Meets World was like a spin-off. Raph, show your son. Are you afraid of the dark? I kind of want to get him into Goosebumps, but not yet.
What's like? Oh man. So, when? So how old is your son?
He's 2.
2. Dang. So, what if he's like, Dad?
I had him watch Batman the Animated Series yesterday.
Oh yeah.
He was watching the Christmas with the Joker.
Oh,
and
awesome.
he actually liked it.
That's cool.
He actually liked it, but some of it's a little too dark though.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh dang. Yeah, there's some episodes that I'd probably hold off on, like the Clayface episode. I'd probably give.
I love that episode, dude. Feet of Clay.
Yeah, but it's like too good to the point where it's like
it's cool, dude. Yeah. I can't wait to get that Mondo. I have that on pre-order. I cannot wait to get that one.
Yeah. What are you feeling on the Clayface movie?
I'm all for it. I'm just curious if they're gonna do the Clayface like we see him as, or they're gonna do the original one where he just looks like a person.
Where he just like yeah. Like that's just more like almost like a unique horror movie,
right?
Not a DC movie,
right? Yeah. I feel like animated series blended 2 different versions of Clayface.
Yeah. They honestly, like, the art was there, the writers were there. They just knew what they were doing.
There. They actually used the orchestra.
Yeah, like they
won Emmys.
It was kind of just like perfect. Yeah, perfect blend of creative people doing like the best work. You know, it was so good. And I spawned like the freaking DC universe, like the animated universe.
Dude, you ever watch Spawn, the animated series on HBO?
That show is like
that's dark.
That's dark. Like the first episode was like, whoa, you know, like I did not know that.
Yeah, that's then he's just,
like he dies and his friend gets with his wife.
Yep.
Like I was like, what?
There's some dark stuff in that series.
And that's not even like the darkest thing. It's just like it's just sad. And I was like, I seen the one where he gives his daughter like a ring that was his, right, in the alleyway. I was like, oh man, that's just depressing. If I was him, like Spawn, you don't want to be Spawn, man. So we're almost done with the I guess, what do you call it, the robes, you know, like speaking of Harry Potter, we got the Wizard Spider-Man.
The Wizard's what?
The Wizard Spider-Man, because like speaking of Harry Potter, yeah. Let's see. All right, now I'm gonna. You know what? We'll get to the Spider-Man parts, do the eyes.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
I don't know how long I can do the stream for.
I know. I was like, let's just get to the Spider-Man parts, and then
we'll have to cut it soon.
Yeah, because then by the time we finish this, you'll see it. You'll see it. I'll show you. And then we could do, we'll see. I'll add all the extra stuff. I know. I looked at the time. I was like, God damn.
Ton needs to scrap the Spawn movie idea and give us an animated series or reboot. I agree. I agree with you on that. I really do agree with you on that.
Kind of take the Invincible route, you know, like make it like just put your all into it.
I don't feel like Spawn really copies anyone though. I feel like Spawn, like McFarlane, does his own thing.
Oh yeah, and he's like really taking his time with that movie. But I'm like, I would too, you know, like it's your creation. You don't want to
20 years.
Yeah, like after the first one, he was like, he should have planned out like, okay, what am I gonna do differently when I get back to making that movie?
Well, that wasn't even his idea though. I think I don't think he had a lot of like I don't know how much control he had from that movie.
Yeah, that's true. Like it's another system, comic books and then film.
Mm-hmm.
It's like no matter like even if you are the creator, even if you have all the rights, that's probably why he's pushing so hard to make it himself.
Well, that's why he won't let anybody do Spawn, like Funko or any other company. Medicom was the only one. The stuff that I have here from Medicom, they're the only ones that got to tackle Spawn.
I don't doubt though that at least Funko would touch it one day. That'd be cool, because then it'd be like an exclusive because he doesn't let anyone else.
I would love to see a Mondo soft vinyl Spawn.
That'd be cool. That'd be cool. Like a lot of the characters in Spawn are badass too. Like the overt killer,
Overkill, Cyborg or Cygor, Violator, Clown, Chapel, even though it's a Rob Liefeld character.
Oh, yeah. Let's see.
He's gonna do the McFarlane eyes.
Yeah, you got to do it because this is his. He did the original wizard art. So, all right, where is this one?
Dude, adding the eyes totally changed the look.
Right, like
Yeah.
now you could tell like what
Now
the
you
heck
can see
this
it's a
is.
Spider-Man. Yeah.
Yeah. Probably should have done that sooner. We've been like, oh yeah, what the heck? That's Spider-Man.
Harry Potter.
Oh yeah, Harry Potter. Man, I really hope any viewers in the live stream we can catch in person at WonderCon.
Yeah. If you guys are local, well, one of them's here.
Really?
Yu collects. I think. Wait, Yu, are you going to be at WonderCon? I think you said you were.
Oh, sick.
Oh, I could be wrong. Oh, I know. Oh, I didn't even see this one. Kev, are you into music artists like The Weeknd? Piece would be dope.
I actually have done a few pieces of The Weeknd. It's kind of funny that you say. I don't know if I posted it though. It's been a while.
Okay, so it's not Yu who's not going to be there. Somebody said they were going to be at WonderCon to get a signing.
Oh, no way.
I swear I saw that.
That's badass. Yeah, last year I had a person hit me. There was a post that I put up before, it was a Superman piece of art, and I guess the algorithm worked for me to the point where they liked it enough to see it, try to find me in person because they followed me on Instagram, and they're like, dude, when they found me, they're like, hey, dude, like, do you have that Superman piece? I was like, yeah. I was like, how did you know? Like, how do you know me? Because I've never met this person. He was like, dude, I saw your post on Instagram and I saw that you're gonna be at WonderCon, and I had to find you. I was like, bro, what the heck? Like, that's so cool.
Awesome, dude. That's awesome.
Like, I just felt like I was like, dude, I'm nobody. I don't know why. Like, that's so cool that you try to come and see me.
Again, if you want to follow Kevin, it's in the comments too. I thought I pinned it. I don't know how to freaking pin a comment.
You know who would know? T3.
T3. He's my Jamie.
Oh, wait, what is that?
Jamie's from Joe Rogan.
Oh.
So Jamie, pull it up, please. Jamie, look that up. See, I don't know what I started. I think I favorited it. Delete comment, but now see, I don't know how I that might have been how you do it.
I believe it because I have no clue either.
Good night, Snow. Make sure you watch X-Men 97, man.
Yeah, please.
I will message Kevin about a commission. Snow Blackheart.
Oh.
Yeah, just let him know. If you guys message him, let him know you were on the stream.
Yeah. And then
just don't cross the streams.
Oh, man, I'm like, as we're getting closer, I'm excited to meet Rob, bro.
Robert?
Yeah.
The scalper?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. I think a lot of people are pretty excited to
just like come across him. That's so cool. All right, all right, and then I'll just do the webs, and then we can wrap it up. The webs are super easy. Let's see.
Where do you do the webbing on? Oh, on the hands and
on the hands and the
face.
Yeah. Is this it? Yeah.
Robert the Scalper is a legend. Robert the Scalper is. I'm telling you guys, you'll never know what it's like to hang out with Robert. It's just pure comedy hanging out with that guy. Laughs. How did me and Robert meet, or who are you referring to, Yu? I'm not sure who's. I'm assuming he's talking about Robert. Oh, me and Kevin. Actually, you were messaging me on Instagram, but I didn't officially meet him until I went to Ninja Exchange, and I went for the Jim Lee signing, and that's when I actually officially met Kevin, and we've been in touch ever since.
Yeah, it was dope. Like that weekend was like, that day was cool. That place was cool.
That place is awesome, dude.
Right?
I need to go back.
Like San Diego RockCon was only 20 minutes away, and we stayed at a hotel too, and I should have gone.
I need to go one day.
I just was like, dang, I didn't go.
I should go. We should go. You, me, and Robert. Robert hasn't gone.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
see a lot of that.
That'd be fun, dude.
Yeah, we gotta go. It'd be cool because then just And so he's into the Crow, right?
Yeah, he likes the Crow.
But then like he likes Batman.
He likes Batman. He does like Batman. He likes the McFarlane figures.
Oh yeah.
But he's into Conan. He's a really big fan of Conan.
Oh okay. He's a little more niche too. Like he likes like specific things.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh cool. Yeah, I'm pretty sure
he likes Masters.
Wow. I feel like a lot of people that like Masters had to watch the show, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it's like
he knows a lot about wrestling too.
Wow.
I remember when we went to Toy Depot and there's a rug on the floor with wrestlers. He was like, I was like, I don't know what this guy's talking about, but he's pretty knowledgeable and all that.
That's awesome. Like, dang, that's so cool though. So you guys don't really collect the same things besides like the McFarlane, like the DC stuff.
Not really. Not really.
Cool.
We don't collect a lot of the same stuff. It says here, please have Robert the scalper for a live stream. Put a mask of Robert Pattinson if he's worried about identity. I don't know if Robert's necessarily worried about that. I think Robert's more worried about what he will say.
Like, can you believe? Like, he knows how bad it's gonna be.
I've mentioned this before. Robert and me, we have that '90s humor, and if you were born in the in the '90s, raised in the '90s, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
I have a few of my art friends. They're around your age or a little younger than you, so they know exactly how that's like. Yeah. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that's be good for YouTube.
But you know what though? We do it out of love and fun. It's just how we grew up, and we have laughs. Like we have laughs, and we can. You got to be able to take disses. Like we can make fun of each other and still be cool about it. I make fun of myself all the time. So we have a good friendship.
That's awesome, bro. And that's all because of collecting, huh?
I met Robert
That's originally. That's scared the crap out of me right now. That's scared
I met Robert originally at Frank & Sons. He was I used to be really cool with one of the sellers there. I used to hang out there all the time, and he would always come by and say, "Oh, I watch your channel," and blah 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 blah. And then I found out he worked at a comic store, which is not too far from here, that closed down. And we exchanged numbers, but I had his number for a while, but we never started hanging out. I think it wasn't until the pandemic, if I'm not mistaken. And I know he's going to WonderCon. I'm pretty sure it's Saturday. I'm going to see if I can catch him this weekend. I don't know. It's kind of late notice, but that looks great. That looks great.
So let's try to show. Mind if I grab this?
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to show off where it's at right now. So
Twilight movies.
Yeah.
That looks good.
Thanks, man. Showing the detailed a little bit.
Dude, that looks great. Hold on. Let's do a comparison. Right back here.
Yeah. That right there. So there's the McFarlane, and then there's the Kevin Tran. So I got to add the stars. I got to throw in some webs. Maybe add some things I like adding with my pieces, but it'll be done. And then I'll share it with Raphael. So then whenever you go back, whenever you want to go live or something, show him the final image. Yeah.
Show it at WonderCon.
Oh yeah, that too. Yeah,
take it to WonderCon.
Yeah. I might make some prints of this. Who knows? For the hardcore fans like you. Yeah, people that know will know. Like people who don't know are gonna be like, why is Spider-Man a wizard?
Vintage Vitamin did one of these.
That's cool.
And they did variant colors of the robe. I wish I would have bought it, and I didn't.
You don't have one?
No. I should message them.
Aren't you cool with them?
I think so. I don't know.
I get it.
Are we good?
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thank you.
I just got to stand.
Oh, I thought we were. All right. Yeah.
We call it. Yeah, we call it.
Did it turn off? Oh, let me turn this off here. All right, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you guys did tune in. Let's see here. It says here, I love the style of emphasizing on the lower legs.
Oh, thanks.
The claps here. Looks great.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure to watch somebody create really cool. Where do you learn to do that?
A lot of practice, looking at stuff like other artists I like, and just kind of taking in and regurgitating and putting it on paper. Yeah.
But you'll definitely see more of Kevin on the channel. Yeah. And then we'll be at WonderCon, so I'll be covering a lot of material there. So we'll definitely go by his booth.
Yeah, it'll be awesome.
And then I'm sure you'll be hunting with us, right? Maybe.
Yeah. I mean, if things fall through, I'll be filming for you.
Oh, there you go. Good. Yeah,
For
yeah,
T-
that's true.
yeah.
Well, you can still tag along, I think.
Yeah, I'd
Yeah.
love to go.
I'll say you're my audio guy.
Yeah. I'd be like,
You got a camera
there's
guy
a mic.
and an audio guy. All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in again. Kevin's information.
Mhm.
It's somewhere in the comments.
Somewhere
It's in
there.
I thought it was pinned. I don't understand.
I mean, it's gonna be there.
It's going to be there,
Yeah.
but you have the paper where you.
Oh yeah. So
So
it's
you
a
just-
little reverse, but it's,
it won't be reversed on here.
Oh, okay, yeah. That is my Instagram and my email. So if you guys have any questions about commissions or just any questions about what I offer print wise or materials like stuff I use or anything like that, feel free to hit me up. I really just use my email for like orders and keeping up to date with just like events, but it'd be nice to communicate with any of you guys who don't have Instagram. But I'm always on Instagram. If you guys DM me, I'd love to chat and yeah.
All right, guys. Thank you again.
Thank you.
Follow him.
Thank you.
Go to WonderCon.
Mhm.
Go to his website. Buy
Mhm.
some prints.
Yeah,
And
appreciate that.
we'll see you guys soon. Thank you guys for watching.
See ya.
Thanks for staying on for over 2 hours.
Oh my God, I'm so.
Yeah. We'll see you guys later. Good night.